Where we left off, you had touched the door, and then all of you individually, world fades to white, fades into this lobby room that you see on the map before you that none of the audience will actually be able to hear.
We can take pictures, I guess.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's a big room. In the corner to your right is a spiral staircase. Across from you in the opposite side of the room, in the center of the room, is a big fireplace with a red and green glow from the fire.
Keep going.
Because capping and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be doing that constantly based on. I'll be editing it slightly constantly based on what I think the voice levels are.
Cool.
So
the
just,
hearth,
if I do that,
is
just
empty.
don't mind me.
On the left side of the room, across from the staircase, is a window that is currently closed and shuttered, so you can't see out of it. Across from the window, just past the staircase, is an armchair. Each of you are in this room, stone floors, stone walls, alone. You don't see anyone else in the room. What do you do?
This is what we get for not checking traps.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. Well,
Everyone else you hear in a very echoey, like there but not really there sound. This is what we get for not checking traps.
Barracuda?
Hear the echoey.
I mean, at least communicating skills.
I'm going to immediately start looking around the room to look for magical bullshit.
Okay. Make an either
bullshit
investigation or perception.
Magic bullshit check.
That's a 19 plus 7.
All right.
26.
You do not see any magical runes or any indications of magic, except for the fact that the fire is glowing a greenish tint as well, as opposed to just the usual red and orange. It's red and green.
Alright, that's fucked.
Which is strange. Additionally, there doesn't seem to be light coming out from the window, and you could have sworn it was late afternoon, so there should be some light coming from the window. Even if it wasn't day, if it was still night, there should be some moonlight coming from the window.
You said it was
What's
shuttered.
out the window?
Right. From the cracks in the shutter.
Oh.
Kind of like how if you close a door, there's still the light coming in from the...
Can I open them? Look through the window?
Yes. Yes, you can. You do notice, before we get to that, you do notice above the window is a sign, and above the staircase on a little plaque is a sign. Both of them written in... anyone here speak Dwarvish?
I speak Dwarvish.
In Dwarvish.
Ah,
Okay.
Dang.
Men of culture. What does it say?
Make a history check for me.
History check.
I'm guessing that the rest of us see these.
Wait,
that.
no. You don't have to make a history check.
Oh, I was like, I have to make a history check.
Okay.
It's like it's
You
written
don't have to
there.
make a history check.
I was like,
There's a history check later on for something
Okay.
else.
Ah.
Ignore that we did that right now.
You're good, man.
So the sign on the staircase, which is the first one you notice, is written in red lettering on a white aspen board, embedded in the stonework. It reads, and I will post this in Fresh World for those who want it.
Alright.
If a fish you are not, then after this sign you shall not move swiftly up 3 floors, 2 floors, then the sign there remain. And
fuck it, riddles.
It's riddle.
Riddles are always hard.
I'm just gonna shout
Some-
into the ether, fuck you, you wizard gunt.
Lizard?
Wizard.
A wizard.
Because I'm assuming a wizard's behind this.
So I'm assuming the rest of us see the signs as well then, but can't,
You can't
read
read
them.
it.
All you know is that Barracuda's complaining about riddles.
Fuck it, I don't
At
even
least
wanna
more
be
than
here.
one
I just
person in the
go-
party can
I go
understand
down. I
Yeah,
go down the stairs.
Does Henrietta,
Yeah.
does Henrietta
From the
recite?
cracks. So.
Yeah.
that makes
The
sense.
sign on the window, which you notice later, which I will label as well so you know, says, if a fish you are too, then this sign you shall too, ignore and climb back the stairs you came from, never climbing through, never climbing down lower than the sea got you.
Nope, is that in the Discord? I didn't see anything.
Yes, I shot that in there.
Hello?
I just go
Alright.
down the stairs.
Do the rest of us see the? All right.
Well,
There we
at
go.
least the characters can plan.
Yeah. Yeah. At least we have access to each other's. Yeah.
Okay, so
Do any of the rest of us see the signs, even if we can't read them?
Everyone
you
would
probably would notice the sign on the staircase almost immediately.
All right.
Sign on the window you might not notice yet, but sign on the staircase you would notice immediately.
All right.
sign can't stop me. I can't read.
Kuda is out of luck.
Kuda's just looking at it and he's like,
There's something there.
Bob?
Hmm?
Bob, can you read that?
All right. You've got Bob.
I have Bob with me. I'm wearing him.
Bob doesn't respond.
Oh.
Laddie, your watch not working?
No.
There's
I have a thought. I'm gonna take out I'm gonna take one of my hammers and I'm just gonna drop it on the floor.
Thunk.
Can y'all see that hammer?
No, no one else sees the hammer.
Can I
Nah.
Y'all
investigate?
do hear the thunk of the hammer hitting the floor and then falling over.
May I investigate this lounge chair thing?
Ah, yes, you can.
That's sad. Investigation.
I guess I'll probably go. Can anybody read the sign over here by the stairs?
It's fucking riddles.
I'll.
Okay, well tell us the
Riddles.
riddle.
What's the riddle?
I'll tell them.
Oh yeah, Barragur and Henrietta will say the riddles out loud.
All right. Do
And
they
then
make note of the other one by the window as well?
I will.
All right.
That's a 10.
You do not notice anything about
Yeah.
the
Can I move the chair?
Yes, in a second. You said you start going down the stairs.
Yep, I don't give a shit. I can't
you
read.
go down the stairs.
You can't read?
How many
Oh,
floors
right.
do you go down? Do you just go down one floor and walk, just grab what's
I go
there?
down one floor and kind of look.
I want to know what it means.
You go down a floor.
Yeah.
And down. And
Anyone
over
have
here,
a true polymorph?
same room.
No.
Oh, it's like a.
I try going back
It's
up
like a
twice.
code. It's like
You
a
go up
code thing, but
twice.
none of us.
Same room.
It's like a
God
freaking
damn it.
code then, but none of us know Hawthorn's knowledge.
I have another idea.
Lies. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna take out some of my enchanting tools,
Mhm.
and I'm going to carve the runes for reveal on the floor. And
What does that do?
I'm basically trying to basically enchant the floor with the word reveal, like to reveal illusions and like dispel that kind of stuff is what I'm attempting to do with my arcane knowledge of like enchanting. I'm trying to make a makeshift enchantment to see if I can make us all see each other.
Ah, okay. Make an Arcana check.
That is a 19 plus 7, so
Okay.
26.
Do you see for that as a 25? You got reveal onto the floor right by the window,
Yeah.
and
Trying to
that
dispel
word.
illusions and I'm trying to make sure like a way that we can see each other like.
While that doesn't reveal anything new about the room to you,
Yes.
it does cause the window shutters to burst open, and in streaming through the window is this dark like void. Light seems to flow through just a little bit, and you see like a very ghostly, like astral projection sort of shape, sort of visible sight
Do they all see
of
this
everyone
too?
else.
Oh,
They
I can
all
see them.
Yes, you can see where they are in the room. They do not see each other, but they can see you, and they can see the word on the floor.
I'm gonna also quickly do vision.
Arcana check.
Ooh, it's not as good. It's a 15.
DC is still 25, so you did not get it.
Barracuda, what did you just do?
I'm
seeing some stuff on the floor and I see like a ghost version of you.
I'm attempting to fuck with the enchantments that probably make this room.
I'm gonna try something.
All right.
Can anyone let me know if they see anything change? And I'll just like move the chair a couple feet.
Okay. You move the chair. Which direction?
Just towards
Go
the
for
fire.
it. Go for it. You move the chair. Everyone else, you see the chair in the same exact location.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing happened.
Not seeing anything, Henrietta.
Does something happen
Okay.
on my end with the, like I
You see,
find a connection
you
or
see
something?
similar like the Force ghosts that you're seeing of everyone else. You see the same like thing happen for the chair, just kind of slowly shifts out of it.
And I guess you'd
So
see, I guess you'd see
So you see
Henrietta.
the physical chair.
I see the chair, and then
you
I see
like
an apparition of the chair.
And I guess you'd
Right.
see Henrietta pushing the chair too.
Okay, that's
yeah.
Hey.
It would be like illusion sort of thing. It would be like minor illusion would be
Okay,
the equivalency is what you're seeing.
I'm going
Hold on.
to write out
Oh, sure.
Pretty.
where's the
Hold on.
I'm
Also,
gonna
you all do see
that-
the hammer that he. If you
I
didn't pick up your
think
hammer,
one.
then it
Alright.
y'all
I didn't pick
would.
it up.
That appeared.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to-
y'all would see it.
And I guess
like,
we'd see
apparition
Lionel as well.
Oh yeah, and Lionel.
All right.
Lionel's kind of like. just kinda-
so now we can see changes that the okay, so they can also
You
see
can
the
see the
apparitions.
changes.
Well, can
Right.
they see the apparitions from my end at least?
They cannot see Hannah's apparitions.
But they
I
can
think-
They can see you.
I think-
your hammer, anything
Yeah.
you do.
I think what's happening. I think what it is you can see all
I'm
the
a
physical
Hulk.
stuff of all our rooms,
Yeah, I'm
and
a
we
Hulk.
can see individually see the physical stuff of your room.
Okay,
But that doesn't include all the phantom stuff you're seeing.
I randomly rolled this to decide. I'm going to carve Kuda's name, and I'm gonna put Bring and Kuda, and then I'm gonna try and do that. That is a 25.
Oh.
Does not work.
Does not work.
I'm gonna
That's
go.
a DC 30, isn't it? Or maybe not even possible.
I'm
That's a nat 20 possibility.
I'm gonna have Gale like go around the room and like investigate but we see if there's anything like off out the windowsill, the chair, the fireplace that I can get to without being burnt or whatever.
Hawthorn's
but-
just gonna keep going around the stairs until something changes.
You keep going. Nothing.
Alright, do you want me to make an investigation check or something? Or?
Am I watching Hawthorn
Just
do
like
that?
checking just different things in the room, like the chair, the window, the fireplace, the staircase, just
Hawthorn
different
just
things that
getting
might
into
seem
work
weird
now.
or something.
You do notice because in each of your rooms the windows also were thrown open whenever you did the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
all y'all
you
can
do
see is
notice
me.
out here where the blue is that I've drawn
Hmm.
is just void, endless, dark void.
I'm gonna yell out to Hawthorn. Hawthorn, I need you to run up 3 floors as fast as you can.
I've been running up and down the floors, it does nothing.
Every time that she's ran up or down a floor, you've seen her
Come back.
disappear the down and then come down the up.
Yeah.
Or go up the up and then appear up the down.
Then
So
after
then
the
it's confirmed
sign,
for
you
you.
So
shall
she's
not
just gone, is what you
move
see.
up. Okay, if a fish you are not, then after this sign you shall not. You shall not swiftly move up 3 floors, 2 floors.
Can
Then
I
the
go
sign
up the
there
stairs slowly?
Yes.
Okay.
Go up.
Up 3 floors slowly, and then another 2 after pausing.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that.
Do I feel Henrietta?
You just do it.
Do they like?
No. I'm the only one
do
that
you
can
walk
see.
into me?
Y'all can all see my stuff, and I can see all of y'all's.
I know, but
Okay.
do we physically interact?
No, because I think we were all in the same spot.
So nothing happens?
You do not end up going through the same space as her. You just
Okay.
like are going along the side walls.
Wait,
and-
that's an experimental thought. I'm gonna try and lead Kuda and Gale to the same
But-
exact spot.
Make an
Make
animal handling check.
Animal?
Oh no!
Basically, what you're trying to do is herd them together.
You are hurting a cat.
Shouldn't this be intelligence? I can like direct them by
You should
steps.
You make an intelligence-based animal handling check.
Okay, then that's just intelligence. So that's a nat 19 plus 5.
You do it. They get to the same spot, and their apparitions overlap.
Well, we can
What
cross
are we
each other.
doing? What are we doing?
We can cross each other.
What?
We can go
So I
through.
guess would you just like I would assume that I don't see why the animal. You could have just told us, like, hey, can both of you walk to this area?
Well, I was trying to get you to the exact same spot.
Yeah.
To see if y'all can occupy the exact same location.
You still could have just you see my hammer, stand on it.
I
Easy.
Got it.
I've gone up the floors, and I haven't seen anything different. I'm gonna walk back out in the room, and maybe something in there, or like one of the signs has changed.
Whenever you walked up, did you go up or down?
Up.
You went up.
You went
She went
up 3
up
slowly.
slowly.
And
Up
then
through slowly.
and then up 2.
Up too slowly.
Hawthorn stopped.
Yeah, you
going up and
paused,
down
like
the
you paused in
stairs.
between, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think Hawthorn should keep going. It's
And
being
she goes over to the fire.
Are the signs different, or are they just the same?
They're the same.
Jeremiah?
The armchair now.
Is there any
Is
like
back to its
shadows
original
being
location.
cast by the fire?
There are no shadows being cast by the fire except for by you.
Wait, I
And
thought
the-
normal
and the
fire
armchair.
didn't cast shadows.
No, like, she's saying, like, is there
Oh,
anything
okay.
shadow?
It's
there
just a normal
anything-
expected shadow.
Is there anything different about the fireplace
It's green.
It's green.
itself?
Oh, the fireplace itself. Not that you can see. Has a chimney, has a hearth, has a fire.
I'm going to, I have another plan to see if we can get this all together. So I'm going to make, on the wall, I'm going to try and make the word, the runes for gate, and then everybody's names.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put at the bottom of it base to like bring them to where I am, as like make a gate on the wall.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
15.
15?
No, 16.
16? A rough outline of a door appears, and the stone swings out, opening. Each of you see this. It swings out, opening into the void.
Well, that's not what I hoped for,
I'm gonna go
but
stick my hand through.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke my head out. Like,
Poking your hand out, nothing happens. Poking your head out, I assume you're like looking.
yeah.
Poking your head out, you notice as far down as you can see, like ad infinitum, just infinitely down, are more of the same window and the same door.
I think we're in a really
Same
tall
up.
version of this building.
Strawberry House Grape House.
What?
Strawberry House Grape House.
I don't know what
I have
I'm
no
sorry, no one else is gonna
that is.
I'm going.
find the elevator.
Find the elevator.
I want
Pray for no
halfway
deaths.
up the stairs and stop.
Okay, you're now halfway between floors.
I'm
Between
going.
floors?
There's like a 2 or 3 foot gap between floors.
It's just this fucking wall.
I'm going to
It's like Portal.
That like the staircase goes around. So you're like here.
If I duck my head between, do they seem different?
No.
Does anyone think it would be anyone else think I shouldn't maybe
Do their
get a
voice-
rope and try and rappel down this thing and see if I can spot
I
one?
feel like that's a very bad idea.
That does feel
Yeah,
like
I
a
thought
very
so
poor
too.
idea.
I'm going to. Okay,
Can
I have
I-
another idea. I'm gonna on the floor. I'm gonna make the words for trapdoor and ladder.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the chairs. I'm
Make
gonna
an Arcana check.
I'm gonna take the chair and move it in front of the stairs. Just for myself mainly.
Like right there.
Yeah. And then go like
20?
say that's a nat 20. Good job, Cuatro.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it like a
But then just,
trapdoor
like-
and ladder going to a different floor that's not like the room I'm in. If that matters.
There is now a trap door. Where do you want it?
Just in the middle of the room.
Right here.
Yeah, sure.
There is now a trap door right there that is closed.
I'm gonna open it.
Each of you see this physically corporeal.
Oh.
I'm gonna open it.
Who the
It
fuck
goes-
is making all these doors?
Well, we can all see
It goes
Barugur, so
straight
we,
Yeah, y'all
we
can
can
all
all
see
see
a ghost
Barugur,
of
so
me.
we can
Oh,
see
my-
Barugur writing runes and stuff
It
all
goes
over.
straight down to what looks to be like a cellar.
Huh? I'm gonna like climb down because I
Okay.
also wrote the word ladder.
So you climb. Yeah, it's got a ladder. You climb down. You are now in a cellar. It's a different room.
I'm in a
You're
cellar. I made
They-
a.
What's in this?
Are we able to see him like going down the
You don't
cellar?
see the trap door open.
But we just see him like.
The trap door is closed. You just see his like apparition.
Phases
Through the floor.
So do we have like
I
a
made
physical?
this into a weird dichotomy.
Do we have like an actual trapdoor that we ourselves can do, or is it like
Yeah.
corporeal?
Okay.
No, y'all have a real trapdoor
You
apparently.
have a real
Okay.
trap door.
I'm gonna continue
Okay,
with my
yeah.
thought experiment real quick. I'm just gonna go like a single flight of stairs up, and is the chair where it is?
You go a
Where
single flight up, and the chair is back here.
I go down a flight of stairs.
It is there.
Okay, so it is
Right.
just
So it
reset. It
resets.
I
resets.
slowly walk
The
down.
room resets, y'all.
3
Except for the
flights.
changes I made.
You
Except for the
walk down
changes
3
you've
flights.
Yeah. And I just hang out.
Okay, can anyone
what's in
read
the
that
cellar?
damn sign?
We
In the
did.
cellar?
We
What
did.
does it say?
A bunch of
We-
crushed up barrels.
I can't
and such.
fucking read it.
Okay.
It's
I
in
think-
the
Established
yeah.
that Barragur and Henrietta.
Wait,
Yeah, Barracuda and Henrietta.
People, it is
Oh,
in
okay.
Fresh World
I'm going
before.
to
Yeah.
yell
It was
at
a
I
Satyr.
know they actually
Henrietta, look
blurted
up
it out.
look into the void again. See if you see any changes in the tower.
Through the window?
Oh, like
Wait, what,
when you
what
stick
did
your head up.
Did you climb back up the chapter?
I like shot out and I'm just looking around though.
Okay, so you see his apparition like poke his head up,
Mm.
yells that, pokes back down.
I'll go ahead and walk down 2 more flights
Okay.
for the pause.
Yeah, I'll look out the
Nothing's
window.
different.
Is there like a change?
Can I try
in
and
the tower?
pry the sign out of the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
make an athletics check. If you have crowbar efficiency and a crowbar, you can use that.
I don't have crowbar.
Cool.
I'm not proficient.
Or if you have a crowbar, you can use a advantage.
Wow,
On
that's a natural 1.
it's a natural one. You try and rip it out and just like.
What were you trying to do?
Try and pry the
I
sign out of the door.
man, I wish that I placed the ladder, the staircase better, because I could have had you just like, boom, out. It's not what happens though.
Luckily, it's the flying character.
Yeah. So you, but the door did happen right here.
I didn't make it that
Can
big. It's
anyone
like
change themselves
It's
into
just
a...
a,
Oh,
it's
and
just
also,
normal door size.
Kuda hasn't opened their door. Kuda hasn't opened his door.
Yeah.
Well, the door opened for all of them.
Oh.
Can I go over to the door?
I'm gonna go ahead and peer
So-
out. Gale's gonna
so
peer out
you-
the door.
Out as you like it
Fly.
rips from socket with like you were prying with so much force, and it just
Do I see
Tumble.
a flying
Is there-
Cuda?
No, I'm the only one that would
You are
see it,
now
and I'm in the
outside
Oh,
the
cellar.
that's true.
you have fly, so you can just stay there if you want.
I'm just gonna fly back in.
Okay, you fly back in.
Can I
Hawthorn.
take a rope and drop it through the window down as far as I can reasonably reach it, like a 50-foot rope, and then yell out to everyone, "Hey, I dropped a rope through the window. Can anyone else see it?"
I'm gonna look,
you,
'cause
you
I'm-
drop the rope.
Like I'm
and-
still holding it, but it's
right. Outside of the window, it unrolls.
I'm gonna
No one else sees.
I'm gonna poke my head out and look to see if I can see a rope, because I'm the only one who's connected to the 4 of them.
Is there a door from where
You
we
see the
came?
apparition of a rope.
okay.
Like you see her throw the rope out, and the apparition that.
For shits and giggles, I'm going to try and see if I can just grab the rope.
You do not. You just,
Okay, yeah. What was in the cellar, by the way? Is it just barrels?
Yeah, it's just crushed up, broken barrels and broken boxes and stuff.
That was
Hey,
a very
Bear,
Really
very
really
Bear.
dilapidated,
Yeah?
old.
Stand in front of the fire.
I go and stand in front of the fire.
Does he cast a shadow?
No, his apparition does not.
Hmm.
Because he's an apparition.
You don't have a shadow.
Of course I'm not. I'm an illusion for you. I cast
You
the
have a
shadow on my end.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just dropping down this trapdoor and investigating because I'm.
I think the trapdoor was useless.
It's a cellar. Come on, there might be like a singular gold coin there.
So you go into the cellar.
Investigation. That's 18.
It's a cellar.
Okay.
It's nothing useful in there. It's just a bunch of.
I made a.
stone
I
stuff.
crit for that. I crit for that.
Can I
Hawthorn,
go over to the fire and see, like, is it hot? Is it hot like regular fire?
Hawthorn moves the chair in front of the fire so that it blacks out the shadow.
Of you.
The shadow of, like, the room for me.
So just like you're
I'm
blocking
putting it,
off.
I'm blocking off the fire.
The armchair catches fire.
I think you're putting too much thought in this fire, but for on my end, for shits and giggles, what I need it.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to
Yellow's
be in
the
front
opposite
of
of green,
the fire,
right?
so, like, in the fire.
Huh?
In front of the
No.
fire, enough
The
to
opposite
like
of green
block
is
out the
purple.
room would need to be in the fire. And catch
Oh wait,
on
no, that's
fire.
opposite of yellow. What's
If
is
you
it
don't want
orange?
to
Is
block
the
off the
opposite
room,
color?
you just want to
No, it's
in the
blue.
room. You can put it
I
like
think
it's
here,
the
and it
opposing
would, like,
color.
shed
Red?
a shadow
No,
across the
is
room.
it?
I
But it
think.
wouldn't completely block out the light.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay.
Just leave it, like, kind of where it's not catching fire.
Okay. The room is darker now.
I try to go up and down the stairs again.
As soon as you go up or down one flight.
DM, I have a weird question. Am I In my alchemy kit, would I happen to have either like a strontium compound of like chloride or nitrate?
We're getting
Let's do
chemistry.
experiments.
Would you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, it's for making different types
Hawthorn
of colored
rage
fire.
tosses her chair
So-
down the
I don't
stairs.
think it's
Probably,
gonna come up.
yeah.
So, because I
guess we hear a lot of.
So I'm gonna take some strontium nitrate, which burns bright red, and I'm gonna throw it in the fire.
The fire for you turns a bright red.
Hawthorn just rage tosses her chair down the stairs.
Zoom, zoom. You just start seeing this chair like tumbling down.
Oh no, it's
She just kind of laughs.
it's
at
one of
that.
those like
She's
infinite energy.
Perpetual motion
no,
machine?
Fuck it. Achieved.
Perpetual
Um,
motion machine.
After about
Congratulations,
2 floors, you all see a chair. Thum, thum,
Oh, so we
thum.
actually are going
Whoa!
up. We are going up. I keep running up
I'm
the
like, what?
stairs. I
Like,
keep
they're
running up
like-
the stairs.
Barracuda like jumps, like flips over himself,
Did
like
you pull the chair out, or are you trying to dodge the chair as it just thum 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 down?
I'll dodge the chair.
I'm gonna run and stay in the
dex
stairs.
Well,
check
you
for
said
every
after
floor
2
you go up.
floors for them, so.
After a
Okay.
few floors for them, yes.
So would we all see the chair at the same time,
Okay,
or would it be
actually-
different
Yeah, pretty
times?
much.
I'm gonna have Lionel go hover mode, and he's just gonna start going up the stairs as fast
Fuck
as he
it.
can.
Hawthorn?
Make Lionel make a dex save. Hawthorn make a dex
I think
save.
they're going opposite.
I have a +5 to dex save, so I'm good.
Can I do something weird and go down 5 floors?
Down
just
5
15.
Homunculus
floors? You
servant.
can.
I went up
just
5
following
floors.
following the chair, so you don't have to
15,
dodge
Yeah,
it.
but no, I went up 5, and then
Does a
it said something
17
about
make
going
the
back.
save?
So.
Does a 17 make the save for
A
you trying to
17
kill my
does.
goat?
15.
15 does.
I was having him hover, so he was like.
So
not
y'all start going up.
Yep, we're going
well,
up.
Yeah, Lionel just go up.
Do
as
I
fast
see
as he can.
Lionel go up?
Well, Lionel's connected
You
to
would not.
MySpace.
You would see
Ooh.
you would see the astral.
Yeah, you would see Astro Lionel.
I'll follow.
I'm still really
Well, we saw
fucking
the
confused
we
why
saw
we're
the
seeing the
actual
chair
chair or the
Hawthorn
actual chair?
toss.
Physical chair.
Okay.
Because
Sorry,
none of us
it was
besides
astral,
Barracuda hadn't
or
saw that
he
Hawthorn
saw
toss the
astral.
chair.
Yeah, and then all of a
Astral.
sudden there's just a
Physical.
chair.
I'm like, what?
Etc.
What?
Y'all saw
Because none of us know.
physical.
No,
Physical.
They
Like
wouldn't
that.
have seen the astral, only me.
That's why I said you
Yeah.
saw astral.
I try and
astral,
catch-
physical.
Can I try and
Wait,
catch
how many
her?
astrals would it have been?
2.
2?
Yes.
Going down?
So
Yes.
I am up 2 floors from you.
No, I think that's how
No,
the magic works.
because
I'm gonna,
I think we all would have
I'm
been
gonna
able to
have
tell
Lionel
based on
quickly-
reactions that something happened at the same time,
I'm
and
gonna
I think we
quickly
could
have
conclude.
Lionel
You all
leave
saw that
first. He's
chair,
gonna go
right?
2
You saw that
Yeah.
chair
down
after
as fast
hearing
as
bum
possible.
bum 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 bum.
What happens?
Yeah.
You get down 2 floors fast.
Which means it's physically going
Are you
down.
trying to
Or
overtake
it
the
could be
chair,
the
or are you
looping
trying to go
property
at
of the
6 feet
room,
of
because
chair,
if we all
or-
saw it at the if
The
it all
exact same
became
speed as the
physical
chair.
for if it
Okay.
became physical
No,
for
it's
all of us,
after
same
a few
speed.
rounds. After a few
You go down
floors.
2 floors.
but it was
nothing
it
happens,
appeared at the
do you
same
stop on
time
the
for
next
all of
staircase,
us,
or do you go
regardless.
Down the
Which
staircase,
means
or do
you're
you
on the same
continue
floor.
going
I
down?
have Lionel go down until they say that they see Lionel.
You're on
Okay.
the same floor.
It keeps
I'm
going.
up 2.
On the same
Uh,
floor in like our separate dimensions
Yeah.
or whatever. Oh,
Well, he's
okay,
following
with
the
that
chair.
logic. Okay, yeah.
So
I'm gonna have him overtake the chair.
Okay.
I'm
Make a
guess-
dex save.
Oh.
As the chair's like all of the
That's even
staircase.
better. That's even better than 19.
Cool.
I'm still going
I'm
up.
guessing nothing
Okay, make a
happens
dex
if I
save.
go 5 floors down.
No.
No.
That's 12.
12. Does not succeed. You take.
Oh
Uh-oh.
fuck! I got hit by a chair. My
you
own
take,
chair.
you take 5 bludgeoning damage as the chair
I feel
just
like
boom
feel like
into the side into your
I just-
side as you're like.
let me guess.
going
I
up.
just watched.
Ow, I just
You
watched
fall
that.
into
I
like the
watched
side of the,
fake-
the stairs as it just
Wait, how did this work for me?
bounces back down.
I watched fake Hawthorn get knocked by a real chair.
Yes.
Can I try and catch?
Ooh,
Can
that
I
not
try and
bad.
like go and like?
No, and they would just see the
Catch
chair
the
go
chair.
like.
You want to try and grab
Yeah.
the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, make a catch check.
Also dexterity.
I guess that would be sleight of hand, maybe?
Okay, good, because
Sleight of hand? Sleight of hand.
Well, they're rogues,
Alright,
so.
yeah.
What was that?
a 3.
3.
You do not catch the chair.
3 plus what? 5, 8.
Hey.
You go to catch the chair and it just and rips you like to the side and you just slam into the side of the doorway.
I just
you
keep
take
going
3
up.
bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna be smarter about this. I'm gonna wait for the chair to go past me, and I'm gonna set up just a line to basically knock it off. the
like
stairwell.
just rope sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like make a rope. So basically, I'm trying to direct it from falling still down the stairs to just basically tumble into my area.
Okay. You can do that.
Okay.
I'll just say you can.
Do they see? Do all the
Yeah, what happens
So
now?
Thump, 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 and into your area. You now have 2 chairs. And
And what is the falling down the stairs
falling
chair?
down the stairs chair.
You now have 2 chairs, courtesy of Hawthorn.
It still exists for us?
It ceases to. It goes down, and then you see it astral, thump, thump, into the room. Like as soon as it stops falling,
The
it
stairs.
becomes
Oh, that's right, because
Physical.
it's Budgood. Because it's in
It's
Budgood's
his
room.
Yeah,
domain.
I have an idea. I'm gonna go up to the stairs and I'm gonna make I'm gonna put real.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make these real stairs.
I feel like the
Make it-
solution's
make an
if
Arcana
it's
check.
staring us in the face.
It's probably something with the riddles, and
that's
we're
a-
just
Hawthorn
thinking,
hits the
we're
That's a
ceiling.
blatantly
20,
choosing to ignore.
Dirty. That's a dirty 20.
You
It's
write
correct.
real onto the staircase.
Yes.
You write real.
I'm gonna-
Oh, you
By the way, Lionel's
They're
still
already
flying
real.
down.
Oh, you probably didn't
Oh, you're
specify
going down?
runes. You just wrote real like
I'm
No, I-
common or something.
No, I've been specifying this whole time. I'm writing in runes.
Okay, so
All right,
Kuda
Chuck Lionel
probably-
out the
just
window.
make sure
Kuda probably
Jeremiah's
has,
on that
like,
same page.
fish, right?
Can you open the
Throw a
Discord thing to
fish
see
down
that?
the stairs.
My phone
Do you
doesn't
have
so.
a fish?
If
Kuda always
fish,
has
you are
fish.
not.
Not.
Then
Fish
after this sign-
tumbles down the stairs. After
No, it's-
astral fish, and
No,
then
no.
physical fish.
Wait, Kuda. It's if a fish
Something
you are
downstairs.
to, then this sign you shall do. Ignore and climb back the stairs you came from, never climbing through, never climbing down lower than the sea got you.
Someone become a
The
fish.
sea got you. So that there's some kind of basis that implies a sea level somewhere.
If a fish you are to, then this sign
Two as well.
you shall to. Ignore this one you shall ignore to ignore and climb back the stairs you came from, never climbing through,
Is there
never
a door from
climbing
where we
down
came from?
lower.
Is anyone here a
You see
paladin,
that.
sorcerer, a paladin, warlock, cleric?
I haven't taken that level yet.
Something that worships a god.
No.
Nope.
Okay, well then
Barracuda's
I'll
not
just say
very
if you
religious.
want a hint, I can give you a hint, and
No.
we'll just do
Is
that.
there a door from where we came from?
Oh yeah.
There is not.
Okay.
Is it just wall?
It's just wall.
Well, something about a sea level and stuff's going down. Gale's gonna begin walking down the steps, just like
Never climbing
going
lower
down.
than
Just
the
just
sea.
keep going for a bit.
Hawthorn's
If
going
fish
up,
you are
Gale's
not,
going
then
down.
then after this sign you shall not move. Except for
Make
the
a
absolute
make a
bonus.
dex save, Hawthorn.
Okay.
What?
Oh, that is a 7.
That's a 7.
And now a man.
Ah!
A fish just smacks into your face.
2
Wait.
for 2.
Wait, did the fish turn real?
Yes.
2 for
I
2.
grabbed the
You
fish.
take 3 bludgeoning damage as the
3
fish
fish
just like
damage.
knocks you down like half a flight of stairs.
As that happens,
A
I'm
fish.
Pyro, what are you
No.
doing?
You get hit by the fish unexpectedly, and you just like whoa, and
Wait.
fall. You lose your footing as you're running up,
You
and
were
just
at
like fall back down. to
15
the-
health.
So
Yeah.
objects going down become real, but not Lionel.
Because Lionel's not an object.
As far as the mechanics of the game are concerned, he is.
Objects are weird.
He's an
Lionel's
object.
a weird half and half scenario.
Well, I have a fish now, I guess.
Lionel is an object that has a form of sentience.
Okay, so
and sapience.
I'm going to quickly take out some stuff and make a ball,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just roll that ball down, and I'm gonna start
Bounce.
counting.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
One
bounce.
pass.
You all see a physical ball.
So 2 passes
So,
down.
well, of course, we all saw the spectral ball before because you all see Bedagood's room.
Yes.
but-
You see the astral.
It's best for me to check.
Okay,
to
if
test
things go down twice, it becomes real.
Not us, apparently, because I'm gonna walk down twice, and then I'm gonna step out, and I'm gonna see if I see anyone besides. the
I mean,
fake
you
ones.
see everyone.
You see
Besides-
the
I said
astral,
besides
but
the
you don't
fake
see any real.
Yeah, Gale's been walking down
So we
consistently,
can
but-
trade objects if we push them down the stairs. We can get objects from.
Do you
the
guys
stairs.
want more chairs?
No.
We can get infinite chairs because of how the looping stuff works.
Yeah, Hawthorn, like, has Hawthorn got another chair now that she's gone around
I don't have a third weight. This will be a chair.
I was just saying that's a possibility.
I'm going
infinite chairs.
I'm gonna walk up.
Hey,
to
we can make a business out of
Okay,
this.
so I'm gonna go up
We can make a
3
religion
times
out of this.
slowly and then go straight out.
There is one.
Go through 3
The
times slowly and
Hawthorn
then go
being
straight.
stopped by
Yes.
fish or the infinite looping
Okay.
chair?
Both.
So-
You also now have the fish. It stopped going down.
Okay, so I'm going.
Make a dex save for Lionel.
What if I toss
Dex
the
save
fish
for
out the
Lionel?
window?
Did one of you jerks push a chair down the stairs?
I think that's the ball.
10.
He crit.
Crit fail or win?
Crit win.
Crit,
win.
yeah, nat 20.
Crit success. He is going up the stairs and then midair catches the ball and then brings it out into the area for you.
Thanks, Lionel.
You're gonna throw the fish into the void?
I could.
Wait,
Yeah,
I have
what
an idea.
happened-
I'm going.
That's an
I'm
interesting
going
idea.
to,
What if something gets dropped into
The
the?
fish is just.
Here's a
We've
thought.
already
I'm
And
gonna
I
established.
hold
chuck
on
the
to
fish out
a,
the window.
I was gonna say I'm gonna.
Fish falls. You see it fall, and then after like 2 floors, it disappears.
Does anyone else see a fish flying past?
He sees astral fish, falls.
Astral
He just
fish.
gets shucked by Pyro out the window, and then
You'll
like,
just hear
it's-
very
it's-
loud.
Wait, can I try and
sigh.
fly down
Do
2
I hear any?
stories?
and then the fish onto the armchair.
What?
Splattering onto the armchair.
Can I try and fly down 2
That was terrible
stories?
Yes,
velocity.
yes, you can.
And I'm hovering
Like
there.
it's splat.
I
You
want-
see, you
I
see,
am
you see Kuda
Respectful fish.
fly down 2 stories. You feel as you reach like 2 stories down, you feel like a static, like an electric sort of feeling,
Mhm.
as your feathers like start to poof up, kind of like how static causes quills to like
Yeah.
spread.
Yeah.
You're
Your
not a
feathers
fish.
poof up.
Gonna go
Through the
down
window.
one more.
Are you looking out the window now?
I'm looking out the window.
Kuda disappears. I'll tell you what you see in a bit. Kuda disappears.
Kuda, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You
And
can
like,
no longer hear him.
Okay, we gotta go. And I'm gonna take like a
I threw the
weight.
fish out the window again.
I'm going to
It goes out the window.
So
disappears
I'm
after
going
about
to
2
tie a
floors.
100-foot
Does it
rope,
hit Coop?
and I'm going to
Stop.
throw a weight down the stairs and hope it goes down 2 stairs and see if they see it. And I'm gonna hold on the other end. I have 100 feet of
Oh.
rope, so it can go for a ways.
That makes sense.
I'm trying to make like a connection.
Oh.
It goes down 100 feet and stops.
This is
You're doing down the stairs.
Stairs.
I'm doing this down the stairs.
No one else sees.
Oh, down the stairs?
Yeah.
It thump, 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 because the weight,
Yes,
Thump,
that was
thump,
the thought.
Do we see it?
the rope just uncoiling as you give it more slack.
Yeah, does it become real after 2
It
floors?
becomes real after 2 floors, continues going down.
Grab the rope! Grab the
And
rope!
then as the weight falls down, like the rope stays and just continues moving, sliding down.
Grab the rope.
I'm gonna go over grab.
Sure,
I'm
I'm
gonna go over grab the rope.
Okay.
I'm already on the
You
stairs.
grab
I'll
the rope.
grab the rope.
I'm going.
You grab the rope.
And then I'm
If
gonna,
I tug on it, does Barugur feel anything?
No.
Fuck.
Just yank it.
I'm gonna pull the rope.
Okay. You pull the rope. Time for me to figure out the mechanics of this.
Science. Now you're thinking of Portal.
Now you're thinking of Portal.
I played like 7 levels of Portal the other day.
Training for this.
As astral fish.
Yeah, how does this work, Jeremiah? How does this work in a completely on it? One of the things you never thought we'd try to do.
Okay, so you start trying to pull it up. You start pulling up the rope.
Well, because it's
You
not
start
infinite.
feeling the rope pull
Come
up.
with the rope.
So you just keep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up with.
And
I'm gonna
make sure
hold
you're
on.
up with
Yeah,
the
I'm
rope.
holding up on my
Connected to
spot.
the rope.
I am holding on to my spot of the rope, and
Yeah.
I'm not letting go of the rope. I'm walking up with it as it's staying
Come
like
on, Jeremiah.
as
let
it's
us
staying
rule
taut,
this.
as it's like staying taut.
We broke Jeremiah.
You gotta figure out how this happens.
You can just make
Okay,
it be
so-
infinite and make us solve it the right way. Okay.
Or you could have two of us.
Are you
small
coiling it
hurdles.
up on your arm, or are you coiling it onto the floor as you're pulling it?
I'm making sure I have contact with the thing at all times.
Right, but is the coil coiling onto the floor or onto your arm or where? You're holding onto onto your arm. You're looping it around, holding onto it. You're being pulled up. You keep You keep coiling.
How,
You've now coiled easily 100 feet and the rope is still going.
I have been for the rope!
Gale's still
You keep
following.
going.
Yeah.
You got 200 feet.
I mean,
300
this is
feet,
useful anyway.
400 feet.
The rope
500
fills
feet?
up the room.
I mean, hey.
It will continue, and you will continue going up, being pulled up, essentially.
Well, I keep seeing Badger passing with more and more rope every time I pass.
At this point, Burger's just enjoying the fact that
Hawthorn's
I
also watching this because she's going the same way.
Wait, Jeremiah, I'm not gonna slump the rope off my shoulder and just pull it. I'm no longer having it on my shoulder like and I'm pulling.
Yeah, at this point it
as
would
soon as
probably be
as soon as
bigger
it
rope. Oh.
thumps onto the ground as you're pulling up. You go up the next floor. You see the rope kind of like just coiling onto a pile of rope. And the pile of rope is real. The rope stops going up. You see that. You
Do I
are.
see Gale for
astral.
real?
You do not see real Gale. You see astral Gale pulling up towards the coil of rope.
I made a
And Astral
So now we
Hawthorn.
both have 500 feet of rope.
Yes.
Infinite rope!
Together we have like over 1,000 feet of
Okay,
rope.
Gale, now let's go back to generating
Let's
rope.
get a
Let's go.
let's get a mile of rope now.
500 feet of rope, 500 feet of rope, 500 feet of
No,
rope.
I'm
It's like
making
the
more.
fucking. It's like the
Yeah, you
cobble.
also see a 500 feet of rope.
I'm making
It's like
more.
the
Everyone
cobblestone
sees it.
generator.
Is it
something like
real?
that.
Is it real for her or spectral?
As soon as you like are on the floor, like, do you let go of the rope at all?
No, I'm still holding on to it as I'm like walking up. or
Okay, so
whatever.
you get coiled into the coil, and then a second later the weight comes up. So you've got 600 feet,
Hawthorn.
you've got 600 feet, you've got 600 feet.
Hawthorn,
And wait.
she takes,
Mhm.
I'm assuming they're different piles of rope? Or are they just...
Oh wait, was
still
Henrietta on the
rope?
rope too? Henrietta didn't join the
No.
rope gang?
In
Okay.
your rooms, there is the coil that he's coiling.
I take...
Oh, so wait,
take
it's real
one-
for everybody. Okay, so now I'm gonna be like, okay, that plan didn't work.
I take
Lionel's
one
going out
end
the
of my
window.
rope, and I tie it to the stairs, and then I tie it around my waist, and go over the window, and I contemplate jumping out.
Okay.
Before you do that, I'm sending Lionel through, and he's just helicoptering down.
I mean,
2
I've
floors.
already
Well, 3
gone
floors.
down. So.
Once he passes about 1.5 floors, he hits like a line at about 2 floors where his does he work by like any electrical stuff? Like, does he have an engine or anything?
No, he's
in him?
completely magic.
He's completely magic, completely mechanical.
Well, he runs off of magic. He's not like
I'm saying, is there any sort of electricity in
No.
him that is required for him to
no.
work?
He runs off of arcane energy, not electricity.
Well, I guess because
Okay.
like electricity wouldn't be a thing unless you want to make it in this setting, but D&D defaults the electricity wouldn't
Right.
be
So
except for
then,
this
Imagine.
so
lightning.
then, as the static happens, he flies. Does he continue flying down?
Yes.
Shoom, and lands onto the armchair.
Does everyone see this?
You see the
Hawthorn-
astral version.
Hawthorn, with her tethered rope, backward dives out the window.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed.
You go down 2 floors. You feel very quickly a rush of electricity as your fur spikes out, and then are you watching?
Yes, I'm watching very intently.
Her astral form disappears, and I'll tell you what you see when I tell Kudo.
I
what you
thought
see.
I'm gonna message Kudo.
Well, they couldn't hear you
Where's
after.
You have to point at the person you're messaging.
I'm just gonna
right?
point like straight up, straight down.
Can I roll an intelligence
Each
check on
direction?
this poem to receive a
Sonar,
clue from
calling
the DM?
Kuda, calling
Yes.
Kuda.
Calling Kuda.
Calling Kudo, calling Kudo.
Okay, just straight intelligence, or is this
I can just give you a hint if you want.
Okay, I'll just take the hint then.
Let's just say this is our piece.
Hawthorn and Kuda are gone.
Wait, I
Something happened to
never,
them. I
You know
didn't
what?
say they died, so
I'm
maybe
going
they
to-
didn't.
I
What
never
does this
felt the
relate
rope
to?
I'm gonna cast
tied,
If
so
a fish
What?
you are
I
not, then
tied
at
the end of the
sign
rope
you
to
shall
the
not.
stairs,
So
but I
if you
never
have
felt
3
it
floors,
pull,
2
so I'm
floors,
just
then
Right.
the
still
sign will
following.
remain.
No,
If
you
a fish you are
disappeared.
2, then the
I
sign
will tell you what
you
happened
shall,
in a
if a
second.
fish you are 2, then the sign
Disappeared
you shall
gang.
2.
Woo!
Ignore.
If we die, we die together.
Ignore
Yep.
and climb
Um,
back the stairs you came from. Never
Fuck it,
climb
I'm
the
gonna
stairs,
cast
never
reduce
climb
on
down lower than
myself.
the seat.
I'm gonna mount Lionel, and I'm going down.
You get past that static level, and then
Lionel is a
his astral
warhorse.
self, his astral him and Lionel.
Oh wait,
and
no,
all of his
no, I
stuff
can't see.
disappears.
But
You
we
are
see it
still there.
approach like the door or window or whatever.
Oh yeah, because they actually couldn't see what Cuda and Hawthorn did. Only I could.
But we
Yeah.
see it approach the window, so
And then I just poof.
window?
No, you all see him go out the window,
Tiny.
go down. If you watch out the window, then
Yeah,
you
I
would
guess
see
that makes
them
sense.
disappear. Their like astral selves would
Which one's Cuda?
fizzle out.
Okay.
Kuda's this one.
I'm just gonna tie the rope to something and
So
like
yeah.
grapple my way
mean-
down the building.
I mean, actually, even
Barracuda.
even
Okay. Make
you
an
have the
athletics
600
check.
feet.
To climb down.
We all have. Everyone but Cuda has 600 feet of rope.
True.
Gale's gonna call.
Cuda was flying.
Gale's gonna call. Who's still in the room?
11.
11.
Okay,
Literally
cool.
no
You
way.
lose your footing and fall almost immediately
Okay.
as
Just
you're
jump.
going out of the window. And about
Remember,
two
you
floors
can actually
down,
cancel fall damage.
you're a human, right?
I can.
Just
Spiky hair, and then
so like
disappear.
basically just jump, and if you're about to hit something, cast a spell.
Last person, bang.
I tried.
Just choose a spell to have.
Gale
after
is
ready.
now alone.
Gale is alone.
He
Just have
doesn't know that.
Just have a first level spell ready and just jump.
We all jump out.
This is your conscience speaking.
Why didn't
It probably
fall?
wouldn't-
It's a smooth building.
It's probably still not because I don't know where the ground is because I just see you like go and it disappear. I see you disappear, but I know like I don't know the ground's there, but I don't know what's beneath
She's like,
that.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure this
gonna-
isn't
I'm
how we were
gonna let
supposed to
go.
solve this puzzle, but it's how
No,
we did.
that's how we're doing it. Yeah,
So what do? You're the last one left.
yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and take the 600 feet of rope I have.
I tied mine to the stairs and I never
Yeah.
got the pulling sensation. I just fucking fell.
You dived. You jumped out essentially.
Yeah. To be fair, you just dived. You didn't try to rappel or anything. Down.
No, I tied it around my waist.
Yeah.
That's not
But that's
repelling.
about it. Yeah.
Have you ever tried to bungee jump with something that doesn't bend? It's called a spine snapper. You go.
That's what
Your back
happening is.
goes like this, and you kick your heels, hit the back of your
the
head,
sake of
Hawthorn
it.
just
and you get whiplash.
yeah.
That's literally what
Hawthorn,
happened.
was it a noose?
No, it was
It's a-
I,
it's
it
a-
was
Like,
around
if-
her hips.
if
so-
what
Sorry
you-
about that.
That would have done it. But like, what if you had actually got intention
What
on
do you
that? That's
All right.
to death.
Gently
Seeing
open the door.
Barracuda go down, and like calling, I'm not hearing anybody else anymore. I'm going. How heavy is? I guess that'd be quite heavy. A whole 600 feet of rope or whatever. I'm going to take the rope. I'm gonna tie it a couple times around the staircase,
Mhm.
so it's like somewhat supported.
That's
Go.
the same.
Toss the other end out the window.
Goes down.
Above
Just
too?
keeps going down.
I'm assuming until about two
Doesn't
floors.
go from above. It's just straight down.
Okay.
Get
Yeah,
off
and-
my risk taker.
Until about two floors down, I'm assuming, and it just disappears out of sight.
And then no, it keeps going. You can see it go further.
Then 600 feet would?
It goes down 600 feet.
Wait, pull it up. I think you just multiplied it.
No, it's just 600
Yeah.
Oh,
feet.
okay.
It goes down.
Am
to
I
far
aware of the
600
fact that
feet
this
where
that
it would
looks
go.
like? Am I aware of the fact that looks like it went farther than I saw Barugo's
Mhm.
thing did?
Does it
Oh, yeah.
appear on the chair? Does it appear
No.
on? Oh.
It just starts cooling down on the chair. Like, where is it disappearing to? It doesn't
Well,
look fun.
I don't have any other good options.
We all just land on the fucking chair.
So I'm gonna try, trying to slowly
Or
climb,
chair.
climb
Make
down it.
Make
The guy that can cancel fall damage
climbing.
is
Did I
repelling.
say an acrobatics check to you?
You said athletics.
Wouldn't make an acrobatics check because that is also optional. I should have made.
That's
that.
better because I have proficiency in that.
What would that be then?
Acrobatics is 15.
That would have worked. Never mind. Ignore. you didn't fall. You went down until you
Okay.
hit that point. You would have still had that happen. But
Alright.
You would have still disappeared.
But I at least
We
am
all
not-
gone.
All
I
right.
am not dead.
Acrobatics, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or athletics, your choice.
Acrobatics, definitely. It's a 14 plus 3,
got
17.
You get to that point, successfully rappelling down, and then you get to that 2-floor point. Your fur starts poking out from all sides, and then
We don't look like we got blow dried.
and then all of you, one after the other, first Cuda, then Hawthorn, etc.
Yeah.
You will see the tower fall away from you
Oh.
in a very swift, like, falls away from you, and then you're laying down on stone floor.
I'm gonna look
You
around.
lie down.
Is it the same
softly.
fucking
You
room?
don't lie down. You just are like floating, kind of.
I just gonna land.
You kind of land.
Am I still like
You-
hold? Okay.
Take 1 bludgeoning damage as you fall into the floor.
Ow.
I was on helicopter goat.
You are in a helicopter.
You
goat.
are
and
tiny on
goat
helicopter goat.
Land.
I'm like that big right now.
So
Tiny.
you land gently. You rappel down and then are on the floor. You are on the floor.
Do they still have their rope?
Is it the same room?
All of your ropes that you would have had are back to just the original 50 feet that Barracuda.
Dang it.
Oh, do we see everyone
But do we still
else?
have 3 separate ropes, Nat? Do we still have multiple
No.
ropes?
Oh.
Any rope that would have been multiplied is back to its original form. You have the same inventory you had going into this room.
Is there anything
Alright.
still wrapped around the stairs where I
GM
hide
wouldn't give
it?
us infinite rope.
The stairs are no longer there. You're in a
Oh,
different room.
okay.
You
Do we
are
see
now-
each other?
In this room.
Yeah, do we
Oh.
see each other?
Finally!
Together.
Yeah!
Hey!
Oh,
By
thank
the way-
God the rest of y'all are here.
By the way,
Bob lays there.
by the way, Bob now goes very quietly. This is
Bob finally
Weird.
pipes up.
weird.
Oh my god, you're back.
Was he not speaking to you?
No!
Bob, you're alright? I'm gonna quickly
You see, he seems to be struggling to speak or think or do anything.
Oh,
Wind
that's
him.
not good.
Do you want to try and wind him?
Wind him?
Doesn't change anything.
I'm gonna quickly look
You are now all
Hawthorn
together.
just lays on the floor.
I'm gonna start checking his
Like,
enchantments.
Finally.
I think it's because he's electrical.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Electrical.
is he electric? That's
Because he's
an
a watch.
18
18.
plus 7,
Or
so
could,
25.
like mechanical.
25.
Yeah, I guess.
So, I thought you rolled with the decimal die, and I'm like, what?
Before poked into like the creation of Bob, you kind of understood how Bob worked to an extent that you were like, I don't want anything to do with that. You're reminded that how he functions has to do with the souls in the area, to an extent.
Oh,
So if
he
there
needs
are
souls.
no souls in the area, then he ceases to like be, essentially. It's quite a terrifying concept for
Better
him,
not be a leech.
and is something that is
I
very
think he
difficult
is.
to understand, even for you as like someone of your skill struggles to understand like how exactly it works. But essentially what seems to have happened is the last room that you were in, one way or another, just didn't have souls, and so Bob ceased to be Bob.
Ooh.
And now
Ooh.
there seems to be enough souls that Bob can exist, but he is not having a good time.
I wonder if the number of souls with the fact that there was just technically 1 per, like, dimension / room or
It was just
whatever.
Cuda.
Because it was just
It's just
Cuda,
Cuda.
but now there's the whole
He
5
does
of
not
us.
feed off of like currently living,
Okay.
possessing souls.
Alright.
He feeds off dead ones.
So even if you all were in the
So
same
he's
room, he
scavenger.
wouldn't be.
So
It's
that
not
means
that you're
there's-
all together now that caused that.
So there's something else in
There is
the
something
room.
else.
I think that was just
May I ask out of character
separate
what
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
real solution was?
everything.
That, what you did.
Oh.
Oh, really?
The puzzle was...
Astral fish!
The puzzle is,
How did that
if
work?
you are not a fish, then you're not going to go up
Wait,
floors
we're
and
freshmen.
stand at the sign.
Is that what you meant by fish?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, where did the fish come from,
I
by the
told
way?
you we need
It's
to
just- it-
turn into
Listen
fish!
to what I'm saying.
All right.
If you're not a fish, because fish don't have sentience and are dumb, if you're not a fish,
Then you can't go
then you're
up
not going to
or-
go up or down floors. That doesn't matter. If you are a fish, then you're going to ignore the window and climb the stairs, because fish are dumb and will just stay on the stairs, and got thrown down the
Oh.
stairs.
Hawthorn getting
So
hit
where
with
did
a
y'all get
chair.
the fish anyway? I missed that
If
part
you are a
initially.
fish,
you
you
just
will
have
not
one.
climb out
Oh.
of the window. If you are a fish, you will not climb down. Lower than sea got you, just climb down.
Gotcha.
Oh, then after the... Okay, but it was kind of confusing because there's nothing saying about like going out the window because it's
Yeah.
like if a fish you are not, then after this sign you shall not, which was hard to understand.
After
English.
the sign,
And then it's
sign on the window.
because
you
it's
go-
like you shall not not swiftly move up 3 floors, 2 floors.
On the staircase, which is
Yes.
where that sign was.
Yes, I know. I just
And then the other
I
one
think I see
said-
what it meant now. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Confusing.
Will not move up.
I
Three
I told
floors,
you guys
two
we
floors.
need to
I wonder what
turn into
what
a
do the 3 floors,
fish.
2 floors have to do with?
Nothing.
It was smoke
That
and mirrors.
sign was if you are a fish.
You're
You'll
gonna
go up the stairs.
No, if you are a fish, you're not gonna go up the stairs. You're gonna do something else. If you're not a fish, wait.
If you are,
No, if you're a fish, you'll
If
go
you
up
are
the
not a
stairs.
fish, then you won't worry about going up or down any number of floors.
All right,
If you are a fish, then you will.
gotcha.
Hawthorn's a fish.
We're all fish.
She
You're all
relishes
fish.
in that fact that she
You're
just
all
lays on the
fish.
floor.
We're all fish.
Okay, so
what's in
this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, set the scene.
Yes. So the scene. Each of these spools and heads, which I now can actually do this.
No,
'Cause
it's
they are
another
chairs.
chair.
They are 2 chairs. There are There are
Hawthorn's
2
just,
essentially
I've had enough of
thrones.
these fucking chairs.
There are 2 essentially thrones
I don't go
upon which sit skeletons.
I don't sit on the
what
skeleton's head.
race of skeleton?
Good question.
What race of skeleton?
Yeah, what
race of
what
skeleton?
race is the skeleton?
They both are
They
humanoids.
Okay.
Do they have
Humanoid.
clothes?
Because you couldn't tell if it was
So
like
that
an
could be
elf.
orc.
'cause
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ears are
Oh,
crunchy.
well, there'd be a
Or-
difference in bone structure. Could I make a medicine check?
You can, yes.
What's in the middle?
Nat-
They're
one.
humanoids.
They are.
And they might not even be that.
Is that a nat 1?
That wasn't
That wasn't that
one.
one.
They're
The
skeletons.
skeletons are fey.
Fucking Faye.
God damn it.
They're fucking elves.
So, in between the 2 chairs is a large feasting table. A banquet hall, essentially, is where you are. This room is much, much, much larger than this room was.
I'm gonna immediately tell Lionel not to eat anything.
Yeah.
And what's going on out there?
No idea.
Anyone in our
Delivery
yard?
truck.
That person.
I'm ordering my goat
Oh,
not
that
to
is-
eat things.
Okay, so food is covering this table. It's a beautiful feast. Each of these is a golden, empty chalice.
So there's 3 of them.
In the center is a silver chalice
Oh,
filled
okay.
with sparkling champagne.
2 gold, 1 silver.
Beautifully decorated, beautifully decorated, beautifully decorated. In front of it, right here, where I will set, we will say it'll be the checker piece. Where this checker piece is another sign. Very similar to the ones before.
Great, I can't read it.
Is
It
it in
is-
Dwarvish
What
again?
is it?
Do any of you speak Elven?
I speak Sylvan, which is the origin of Elvish.
Nope.
No.
Awesome. Then you speak this sign. It is,
No,
it
okay,
is like
Elven
an
originates
old.
from Sylvan.
This is like an
I know, I still
old
don't know.
Elvish, new Sylvan, like right in between, so you can kind of pick up.
I
Middle
can, I can
English.
make it out.
Middle
Yeah,
English.
Middle
Give
English.
me now a history check, and this is when it was supposed to.
8.
8.
That's an 8.
You rolled a 2.
You'll have fun figuring out this puzzle.
No,
Can
hey,
you read
it's
this
a
out?
9.
It's a 9.
Can
Yeah.
we
You'll
have
have fun
this?
figuring out the puzzle.
Can we have the sign read to us?
Yes.
Yeah, what is the sign?
It says 1 be crowned, 1 received, 1 beheaded, 1 relieved.
Oh, God,
One
it's
is the
Elvish.
true king, the other is a thief. The feast is for the king, and any who serve him come next.
Can you put that in the Discord?
Yes.
Can I roll a history check on that?
Okay.
Hawthorn's not
Oh.
touching this fucking.
Yeah, I'm reading that out, but like
I actually rolled well. Thank
I didn't
you,
pay
Dad.
attention inside of school.
History. That's
I
meant
skipped.
18.
Oh wait,
Would
don't.
you have told her that it's like a Sylvan Elven?
It's I'm gonna tell her like it's Proto Elvish. I can only read it because I speak Sylvan.
Okay.
You have heard very little about like etymology of Elvish. Just through the years, you've picked up on like random trivia and stuff. One of the pieces of trivia you've heard is that Elvish originated from Sylvan,
Okay.
and one of the main originators where it deviates is where prefixes come in. So, for instance, be crowned, received. The language used here stems from that same issue. So the translation that Barugur gives you, the B root here talking with him, I assume you would
Yes.
be willing
Yeah.
to
I
share
read
some of
that,
it. The shapes used and the glyphs used here is not the usual indicator that the verb is to become something,
Mm-hmm.
as in the usual sense of becrowned or believed to have become crowned,
Mm-hmm.
to have become trusted. Instead, it is a prefix much more similar to under, so under a crown, under trust. Similarly, the prefix for re here, instead of meaning the usual again, means what it used to be, back. So instead of one received, meaning I accepted something, one received would mean I returned something.
It's a bunch of grammar nonsense, but
Sounds like it was.
Another
Just
important
curious.
thing that you remember is another tidbit of old stuff that relates. Poetry. This is a form of poem. Riddles are commonly poems in this lore, and so one of the things about them is this structuring, the 4 lines of 2 words
I can't
each,
even read this. I'm gonna get more salad.
and then 4 lines of explanation, is an original. It seems very similar to an original structuring of a hiptocrast, which is a poetic riddling type.
okay.
It is a very intentional, humorous line on line 3, which is the entire point of the riddle, and a significant imperative on the last line.
One is the truth.
The structure seems to go: line 3 is the humorous and important line, line 4.
The third line of each, or just the first or second stanzas?
Of the whole poem. The whole poem is 8 lines.
Okay.
They're always 8 lines. Third line is the humorous,
You're good.
important line. Line 5 and 6 explains the first 4 lines, and line 7 sets up and explains the imperative command, which is given in line 8. And
Okay.
all throughout all of that, information into the world.
It's grammar nonsense, and I don't really think we're supposed to be beheading anything. At least I wouldn't.
Okay, wait. So
And then a good example of that I drummed up. 'cause
what
I
would
like it,
read
is
be then?
one example of it, because I think
There
it's
was
fun
a
to
man,
do poetry
he
and I
had
wanted
a
to
really
share.
big bucket.
There,
This man, a failure and a fool, still for whatever reason had a pail. It wasn't an ale. What did he carry? Water or oil? Both are important, but both bring for a toil.
bring both for a toil.
I'll bring both for a toil.
And this poem would be talking about, the funny line would be, why does he have a pail?
Okay,
line
so
5 and 6 would be what's important about a pail, why is it, what can it carry? And then line 7 is the explanation of the command, which is both are important.
Okay.
And then line 8 is bring both, which is the imperative.
Can I look on the ceiling?
Yes, you can.
Is
It
there
is
anything, any
Stone.
images?
There's a chandelier.
Your friend is leaving, but she left you a note. Also, there's a whole roll of that French bread in there. It's right next to the it's in a crook between the.
Cool. They say that it was good to meet you, and that they hope you enjoy the food.
Okay.
Just curious, but I'm just
It's
I'm just curious if Gale would have known any of this from his own travels.
Yeah,
or
but there's
whatever.
no carvings. on
Roll
it.
history check with advantage.
Yeah, history.
Because
Because I had that's what I've got
the
that
rumor
thing. That's a 7 plus 1 and a 16 plus 1, so 17 with advantage. 17.
About
to
the
was
AC.
the
same as
first
what
one?
I would know.
What was the first one?
It was an 8.
Which would have been, or was it just it was an 8?
Or it was 7 plus 1 initially, but
So it
then
would be 8.
doing advantage then would have
So
gotten
then
me.
you wouldn't know about the prefixes and such, but you would know about that common poetic form.
Alright.
Dishwasher.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm just curious because it's not it's not vital that Gale because we
No.
already got Henrietta that.
No, because it's just underground. Oh, is there a carving above one of the
Yeah.
skeletons' heads? But I guess not.
All right, so now we've got all the details because Henrietta recalled things. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I don't know. I just rolled well.
Hawthorn can't fucking read.
It's grammar bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Which makes Barracuda even less enthused.
One borrowed, one
Elvish
received.
grammar
One
This
bullshit.
sign can't stop me. I can't fucking read.
Relieved. One is the true king, the
Okay.
other a thief. The
Okay,
thief
so
is
what
for
does
the
it actually
king.
say?
Okay,
Yeah.
it's in
One be crowned, one
above the block
received.
of text.
So one thing I do know we have to do, we have to pour the alcohol in the right cup.
Why?
And like right is
Because it's
incorrect.
for the king.
Oh, okay.
Right is
Never-
incorrect, not right as
okay.
in right or left. Yeah. One be crowned, one received, one beheaded, one relieved. One is the true king, the other a thief.
So
This
we
feast
have
is
to
for the
return
king,
stuff to
And
whoever.
any who served come next.
Okay.
So I would assume, yeah, the serving, any who serves, yes, serving the right drink. Wait, well, what did he say the checker piece was?
That's
That's
the sign.
the sign.
Alright,
And we haven't seen any sort of sign of a crown or
yeah. I'm gonna have Gale check under the chairs.
under
When-
the table. Yeah.
Yeah, under the table, under the chairs when Jeremiah gets back in here.
This is actually really fucking good, especially with the Greek dressing.
Okay. So what do you
Alright.
think? What do you want to
Gale's gonna look underneath the seats and the table.
do? Okay.
I'm gonna look around for any sign of crowns.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm doing that as well.
To explain
I looked on the
what you
ceiling.
see in the room, contains a large table, the feast. You all see different types of food. Barracuda, you see a bunch of like dwarvish food. It's like a dwarvish feast. You
How do
see
these elves
a
have
bunch of
dwarvish
fruit and steak and ale and like pirates food.
Wait.
You see
Where'd you get the
uh,
bread? Fruit.
It's
lots
just
of
fruit. It's just fruit.
you see some like
And maybe a
much
couple
more
fish.
bloody like
Oh.
blood related feast
Oh fuck.
like you would have had in your order.
Bloodwurst.
Steaks. Rare steaks.
Cuda,
Okay,
pomegranate, passion fruits,
Maybe a fish here and there.
some nice lemons and
Some
limes,
tuna.
hey,
some
so
good fish,
And we're all
Someone-
seeing we're all
a
seeing
whole
a
lot of delicious pineapple. And
someone
you see just a normal like boring feast.
Okay.
I'm very gonna be
Cuatro.
and be like, why the fuck are elves eating dwarvish food?
Cuatro.
What?
Even or odd.
Oh, this thing again.
Even.
Oh.
Backstory.
Hawthorn
Uh-oh.
skitters backwards and crawls into a corner.
You alright there?
She's just shaking and like looking at the table.
What dwarvish food got you all scared for?
I
You
What
don't
do you mean
like my
dwarvish food? It's a pineapple.
There's no fucking pineapple.
Yeah, there is. There's like 5 pineapples right there.
There's
You
like a
points
whole
at the table.
hog. There's some ale.
What the fuck?
Lots of
No.
hearty things.
No.
We're
You all
not.
see entirely different.
I know.
We're-
That's what like.
Yeah.
we're in
I'm
character.
saying you're pointing to stuff and going, that's like a this, and she's like, that's a pineapple. And you're
Hawthorn
like,
is
that's
more
an
scared
ale, and she's like, that's pineapple juice.
to you guys. Not Barracuda, because Barracuda's seen her when she first woke up. To you guys, Hawthorn looks more frightened than she's ever been.
That makes
I'll,
sense.
I'll,
I'm gonna go over and comfort her.
I'll pick up a plate and ask, hey, what's this?
Hawthorn like visibly flinches from you. She looks like
Anyone
a
else?
cornered animal.
That's a bowl of grit. That's a bowl of grit.
Salmon.
Okay, you're not seeing what I'm seeing, so.
I don't think any of us are seeing the
I'm
same
gonna also
thing.
point out, don't eat anything until we figure out which of these two fuckers is the king.
Obviously.
Could have already eaten 3 pineapples.
Yeah, again, Gale's
I've
going
been
over
watching-
trying to
I've been
comfort
watching
Hawthorn. Gale's
Uh,
going to try to
What do you
comfort
find bread, by the
Hawthorn.
way?
How close
bread?
do you
By
get
the
to
corner.
Hawthorn?
I'm just like
Can you bring
walking
me another
over
piece
to
as
her.
well?
If you can make like a sudden movement or something, I'll stop. But
She does make a sudden movement.
all right, you're doing all right.
Obviously
she, like,
not.
braces herself against the wall. You get the feeling that she's more scared of you than the others.
Don't look
All
at
right.
the thing, okay? Just look at me, all right? Look at me. Don't look at the whatever is on the table, okay? Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Looking for crowns
It's
instead.
not real.
I rolled a 19 plus 7.
This king,
It
or
can't
not
hurt you.
king, this skeleton
Whatever you're associating it with,
has a crown.
it's just some kind
he's
of
wearing a crown.
magic mind trick that they dug
And
up from your memory.
rags.
Whatever is there isn't
One's
here
a
in real
thief.
life, and it can't get you.
This one is wearing.
I
She
know.
just shakes her head and
Wait,
like
this one is wearing
crawls back into the
royal
wall as far
clothes.
as she can.
This one's
Is she
wearing royal
scared like
clothes,
all of us, or like
and a
specifically
crown.
seem to be cowering
This
from
one's wearing
Gale?
rags and no crown.
She's cowering in general, but the second you move closer, she like visibly tries to get away
26 tell
from
me
you.
anything else.
All right, I'll give her space then, definitely.
Does the 26 tell you anything else?
You can just sit
Yeah,
here,
but like
okay?
looking of signs of which one of these two fuckers is the true king?
Hawthorn
What do you
pulls
roll?
up
You
her
roll
cloak.
investigation?
Yes, 26 investigation.
You know enough. It's in the drawer under the microwave.
Do you want me to roll an insight too?
Now I'm gonna get a piece of bread like I was going
No.
to, but
You have
Hawthorn
alchemical
is
experience, right?
visibly cowering from
Would
everything.
you recognize a poison?
But I make poison, so yeah.
You recognize a small poison on the very edge of the crown, kind of burned into the skull of the skeleton. Hey, Braden.
And so, what did this one have? Because you said that one had a crown. What does this
He's
skeleton
wearing
have?
rags.
Rags.
And the one that has the crown poison? Like, what kind I'm gonna like scrape a little bit of the poison using like a blade, and I'm gonna run some tests on it to see if I can figure out what this poison is.
Hawthorn
It
is
no
a
longer
mix of
seems to be
frightened
toxic.
and about to attack you if you
I'm
get
just-
any
I'm just
fucking
telling you
closer.
to figure it out.
You guys specifically
What?
said I
I'm
was
just telling
backing
you that I
off.
think it'd be cool.
I know. She's
Um,
like literally cornered animal right now.
So I'm just telling you because I think it would be cool and you would do it anyways.
Yeah.
Would be a really low DC and I don't want to have to deal with dealing with a natural one, so we'll figure it out. So
It's not a natural one. So.
cool.
There you go.
So the poison is no longer toxic.
Cool.
It's been long enough that the poison has kind of dropped its
Dissipated.
half-life down.
Yeah.
Wait,
However you
what
want
is
to say.
It's decayed.
Right, it's decayed. It originally was a contact-based poison that would, within about 30 seconds, kill the person who came into contact with it. It has to be applied very, very subtly, and very, very carefully, because if any of it gets onto your skin, that's it.
So what was poisoned?
The
What?
crown.
Like,
Crown.
the,
Wait, okay.
okay,
Can someone
okay.
recap?
The two skeletons. One of them has a crown. The one, and it's like got like poison laced on it or whatever,
And
like
is wearing
contact
royal
poison.
clothes.
And then this one over here is just in rags.
Mm.
No crown.
Okay.
So is the champagne in the middle the same for everybody?
Yes. Same with the chalices.
Oh,
Just the
that's
same, just
salty
the-
olives.
Yeah, that's
Why
fair
does it
colors.
sound like the Grinch?
The what?
The Grinch.
Or what did you say about it?
That's some salty olives.
Huh. Is there anything else like on the walls or anything?
Has a chandelier over the table.
I'm going to carefully remove the crown from the skeleton.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it on the other one.
Okay. You remove the crown. I'll just have the crown be a nice little red dice. So you remove the crown and stick it on the other one.
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
And I just say, I think that's yours. And I'm going to go over to the silver chalice. And I'm going to pour...
What?
I'm gonna pour the
Explain
champagne
yourself
in his.
first.
Do you explain? Do you try and stop? What happens?
I just poured.
Do you try and stop him?
Well, because I did explain earlier that I think we have to pour the champagne for the one that's the true king.
Yeah, but what makes you think that the one in rags is the true king? Not just the fact that it's like why
Because the
though?
other one's the thief and he stole the stuff. Generally, a true king in stories is a king that no longer has his kingdom a crown.
How do we know the fairy tale logic applies here to this riddle?
It's elves.
Because it's elves. Elves like this kind of bullshit.
Roll a history check.
17.
This isn't a history. This isn't a fairy tale. The whole true king doesn't have a kingdom does not apply to real life in this aspect.
Okay, maybe I don't do this. I don't know.
If you lose your kingdom, you're no longer a king. You're a peasant.
So generally, when you refer to a true king, it's someone that's like the true heir to the throne. He's going and kicking off the corrupt king that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, pull up Discord again. It's like I don't.
That's a valid thought process, but I thought you were meaning like if they're a noble king, they've just lost their kingdom and stuff, and it's like no, it's that means
No,
they're
true
a
king
peasant.
is like the guy that's like supposed to be in the king.
That makes sense.
Kicking off a pretender. That's what
Yeah.
generally this kind of motif means.
Yeah.
Similar to under. So
One.
yeah, with not.
Well, then in
So-
that case, how would they have
and
crown?
one under crown?
So wait.
They
one
stole it.
thief. It's you literally put
one
the
under
word
crown,
thief.
one received.
So
one
would that mean that this is
under,
the true king,
Okay, so
one
one
under-
under crown.
or the thief
One-
is the true king?
When did you say re was?
Back.
Re meant back.
Back
One
or under?
given. One underheaded. What would relieved be?
Under
changed to?
also means something different.
But,
Yeah,
like,
B
under,
was
like,
under,
as
re
in,
was
like,
back.
Is there anything on the back
Dude,
of
I
the
here's
throne?
the word. Can I try like pop the skull off the skeleton?
Oh, he's already taken the skull off the.
Yeah, how loose are
Yes,
the skulls
you
in
can.
each
You can try.
kill?
Make a. Hold up.
And now we're
I'm
defining the
gonna do
body.
some corpse desecration.
One under crown, one back.
Hey, look inside the crown. Like inside the inner.
Be careful though, because it was laced with contact poison.
Or it was like,
The toxin is no longer toxic.
yeah, it's been too long.
It's decayed.
It's decayed
Oh,
by this.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and look. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and look inside the.
Okay, it'd be a religion check to try and
A religion check.
to remove a skull from a skeleton,
Wow.
to harvest a skull.
19.
19.
Oh.
You definitely get the skull off of it. You now have a skull.
I'm gonna look inside of it.
It's a skull.
Like run my like fingers inside
Yeah,
of it.
you got a skull.
You
You're picking the
literally just-
nose of a skull.
You just feather dust a skull.
Is there anything inside the inside of the crown or whatever, like symbols or anything?
Just
How
just
about
normal
inside
crown.
the chalices?
Nope, just normal chalices.
I'm gonna put the skull down on the table for a minute. So I'm like not holding it.
You put the skull down on the table.
Yeah. Can I search the pockets of like the clothing?
My sketchbook.
What, just like investigation?
That would be investigation. Yes.
Wow, not one. What the hell?
You reach in and
What's
you
happening?
accidentally knock over the skeleton. You knock it off of the chair. It falls onto the ground and pops apart a little bit.
I'm gonna go sit on the throne.
Okay.
This is like-
Kudos the new king.
If that was the true king, then we just screwed ourselves.
Well, I wonder if what's important. Can the
I
gold
have a skull.
can the gold chalices be moved, or are they just chalices?
Yeah, they can be moved. He already moved the silver one to try and pour it.
Yeah, I don't know if the gold ones were like in place or anything.
Yeah, you can move them.
One be crowned, one undercrowned.
That's why I thought under the crown, you know?
One under crown.
Just because it's under the
one
crown doesn't mean it's the king.
Back receiver. One
In
was
history,
under
there's been
crown,
lots of pretender kings.
one had it back. One was underheaded. One back relieved.
Under the head.
One is the true, and like
Not gonna
the
lie,
quote unquote.
Hawthorn probably sees a whole dead person on that table.
By the way, The joking one is one
Yeah.
underheaded. That's
Yeah.
like the funny line.
One underheaded / one beheaded as the quote unquote direct translation.
Quick, what's another body part that has a head?
No.
When things work out exactly as planned, nothing like what you planned.
Bitch.
We have to check the penis! We have to check the penis!
Do skeletons
Oh.
have?
We gotta check
Fun
the pelvic
fact.
bones!
Fun fact, humans are the
What?
only animal that does not have a penis bone.
Check the, like, pelvis thingy.
I'm not looking at the skeleton's dick.
I'm gonna look at the skeleton's dick.
I said that in character just
Fuck
so you're
off.
aware.
I'm gonna look at the skeleton's dick.
You know what? Fuck it. Barracuda's so done. He grabs an L off the table and downs it.
Oh fuck.
You pick up what?
I pick up what appears to me to be an L and I just down
Hawthorn
it like I'm
just
fucking
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
sees him down like
I'm
a
curious, yeah,
mouse
what
or
does
something.
Hawthorn what would Hawthorn see him down? What would the rest of us see him down? I would assume Gale would also see ale because there was ale on his
Hawthorn watches as Barracuda takes what seems to be a bowl and just fucking chugs an entire bowl of blood.
Well, except the fact that I have it, what's a tankard of ale,
Mhm.
but somehow
You drink a tankard of ale.
You probably shouldn't.
You see a tankard of ale.
You probably shouldn't
You see
drink
a
that ale,
tankard of
Barracuda.
Or not. You see a tankard of like
Something.
dark red wine. You see ale. You see passion fruit juice.
Fruit juice.
I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna grab the wine, and I'm gonna just pour it in the one that it's in front of.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
You should pretend to feed him.
This one has
Oh,
the crown,
fuck.
right?
I'm not
All
playing
right.
dog with the fucking skeleton.
you
Like,
eat
pick it up.
something, and as you eat something,
That skeleton stands up.
the skeleton stands up.
Without his
before
head.
you pour, you down the ale, and he gets up and draws a sword from his like
Yep.
sheath.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Hawthorn scrambles to the other side of the room, along the wall.
Does necrotic damage work on skeletons?
No.
Yeah,
I
actually
think
it does.
so. At the very least.
I found this out the hard way as a necromancer.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, fun! I'm gonna spend my first turn getting
Ooh,
mage
yay.
armor up.
No, you already had that out from last time.
10.
Did I?
19.
You cast it before we went in.
2030.
Oh, that's right, because I used the spell slot and
Any attacks
everything to
Hawthorn
do it.
will be
Gale.
making will be rolling with
Uh,
disadvantage.
that's
Oh.
a 6.
22. I'm rolling a lot of 19s tonight. Like a lot of 19s. This is my 5th one.
I brought playing cards if you ever wanted to do the playing card version initiative.
If you would rather, I can do that.
No,
No,
I just
I like having the 22 initiative.
Inspiration.
Oh, inspiration. Never mind then.
It would be you'd get a straight bonus rather than a thing. What are your ACs?
15.
16?
16, I think.
Yeah,
16.
16 with
16.
me.
16?
Everyone's
I believe.
16 but Hawthorn.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Bread.
When you're the second spiciest person in the party.
Wait, don't you already have mage armor up?
Yeah, that's what Bugger reminded me of or whatever. Because that was last session, so I personally as a player completely
I'm
forgot
still
about that. But
technically
yeah.
stealthing because I never said I did.
Well, no, because you're just
No,
wandering
that's
around.
true.
Yeah.
Hawthorn is technically prone.
Yeah. I feel really
That's a big
sorry
bitch.
for Hawthorn, and I want to know what's making her so fucking scared.
Get up, you big bitch. Be a big scary cat like you're meant to be.
Literally a goat standing on a table
What
with
level
a
are you
dead
at?
body
3,
on it
4,
to her.
3, 4, 3, 4,
What?
3, 4. What level? 3, 4.
3.
Right.
3.
We're level 3, yeah.
3. Hawthorn's gonna be rolling with disadvantage, by the way, because she's scared out of her fucking mind.
I want to know why so bad.
I have a feeling that the people that killed her family or her build hunter order call it a hunch.
Well, out of character, reminder that her Blood Hunter order is a custom one, where the target hunting thing that she's hunting is other Blood Hunters.
I think
so...
that's an oath that she made outside of it. I think that maybe
Well, she could have She very easily could have retroactively put that into her backstory.
True.
Me smiling as I blow on my teeth.
That's a lot of 8s on that D12. Yeah, sorry. Your pun was so your joke was so bad. I just had to.
That was great.
What?
The head, what other body part has a head? I was like, yeah, no. Barracuda's like, here's that. And he's like,
Oh, hey,
fuck this.
yeah, that's right. Hawthorn's going into this with 14 HP. She's
Oh,
I'm
going
going
yeah.
into this with 19.
Yeah.
24.
I'm going into a 16, but that's my max, so...
I mean, if someone just wants to boop healing word,
I got.
anyone aside from Gale will do.
Healing words is actually just
No
when I
healing
first
hands.
dropped.
I mean,
Oh.
I don't think anybody...
No one of us have healing hands. It's a paladin thing.
I don't know.
I'm not a paladin.
Yeah, it's Cure Wounds, right? Cure Wounds is the touch
Anyone
first level
aside
healing
from
spell.
Gale will do.
I'm the only one that
What's wrong
can
with Gale
cure
right now?
wounds.
Backstory things, I'm pretty sure.
He's a
Well,
fellow Tabaxi.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason.
Hawthorn is self-racist.
pretty much.
Alright, so
No,
he
That's
stands
pretty
up,
separate.
and because he's starting it, he's the one initiating. He will immediately attack Kuda, who is the closest to him.
In his chair.
In his
biggest
chair,
chair.
who has his skull.
Oh!
The skull,
Oh yeah, the skull was set down on the table. The skull was set down on the
Oh, yeah.
table.
So the skull, shatters and turns to face you and just...
Fuck you!
He slaps
The other
at it.
skeleton.
Mind you guys, hit with the flats of your blades, skeletons are weak to bludgeoning.
And you are sitting, right?
Yeah.
Does sitting mean
Prone.
prone?
No.
What
Sitting
does
is-
sitting do?
It's weird. Normally, prone is
Yeah, I got
on the
prone.
ground.
Is the
Sitting
other
is-
skeleton doing anything, or is it
And
just kinda
specifically,
chilling?
Gouda is sitting on a chair. So,
So I think that I guess
It would
I-
be easier
because
for her to
prone's-
get up.
yeah.
Hawthorn's technically prone because she's on the floor.
Yeah. It's I think sitting in a chair, you're not prone.
Maybe it'd be 3/4
Sitting on the
damage.
floor.
Maybe 3/4 coverage.
Right, so yeah, you would not be prone, is what I'm gonna rule. But you would still have to use. I would say you're not prone, but you have to use half your movement to stand up if you're going to move.
So
Okay.
you're not getting disadvantage on.
So
Yeah.
nothing's
Yeah.
hitting you with advantage or anything.
Yeah.
So. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
He hits.
Come on, muchos.
You need to remember your uncanny dodge. Wait, do you already? No, maybe.
Strikes you
Oh,
with
there we go.
with his sword across the
I forget
wing
what happened
for
You are
11 slashing.
You literally can do
11?
the most
Oh my
movement
That's
out of the entire people.
No,
I
that's
saw
not-
him roll. He rolled a 1 and a 3, so.
Well, plus Kuda's a rogue, so
Roll
they get
more than a 1 and a
double
Oh, and
just
this is 2.
swiftness of everything.
Oh, so it's 3d6.
Quit trying to metagame this.
I know, I'm just.
Might be more. Maybe I rolled 7 times. You don't
Maybe.
know.
Maybe
Could I,
he's
like-
multiplying.
So
Oh, you don't have
Uh,
uncanny dodge.
11 slashing damage.
Kuda screeches, obviously, because he just got smackoed with a sword.
Smackoed.
How am I up next with
I had a 22.
Out of 23.
Out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say
19.
I got I
You
had a
started the
7.
round. I was
total.
going from his initiative down, and
Oh,
Oh. Huh.
unless you would rather him get a second turn before Gale goes,
No.
No.
because surprise round could be fun. But I figured you would rather rule him like that.
All right.
I
So
was
where am
half
I?
expecting it.
You
so-
are right
yeah.
here.
Yeah, y'all can be if you wanted to be somewhere else. Like
Hawthorn's
you
at the
can.
other
I'd
end
be
of the
by
fucking
the
room.
table.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Lionel is still probably following Kuda somewhat.
Oh, so
No, yeah.
He's
I know,
like
okay.
perched on the back of the throne.
Well, because I did say he was perching on a throne. That's one of the first things.
Oh
I
yeah,
said
here's a
was,
question that I don't think we've actually asked yet. How do you rule flanking? How do you do flanking
You do
as a
flanking?
DM?
I do flanking.
Just okay.
You can ask me if I have flanking, and I'll tell you yes or no.
All right. Do you have flanking?
He does not.
I was gonna say I'm gonna say like some DMs make it like just like
You're
a plus
nowhere
one.
near him, so you
I'm
can't even attack right now.
I'm mainly just because I know like some DMs rule it's just a +1 or something instead of a whole like you get advantage on the attack or whatever or something like that.
It's advantage. And then you get sneak attack if you've got flanking, because that gives you advantage.
Except for Kuda, who just does it all the time.
That's why I pointed to you.
Lucky.
Kuda.
Kuda's just
Hey,
The
you
random.
do have to
The
fight
rogue
damage
is
to a
just
different
sneak
thing.
attacking off of each other and into infinity.
Taking skulls, checking penises, getting sneak attack damage. That's like
Talking
a
about
Kuda.
Hawthorn's nipples
And
for
you
an
should.
hour.
By the way, I was sad. None of you went into this at the same time as each other. If you had, that would have been a place where, like, within this room, you were to be physical in each other.
Oh!
Wait, I thought
You
me
went
and-
down once and then left, and then Henrietta went
I
down
was in
and
there
then
when
left.
Henrietta went down.
No, you were over by the
I don't
fire
think
with
so,
with
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're the.
I mean, would that have done
So
anything
it was-
useful?
No.
But we would all have been physical for a moment. Okay.
Before my session
You
the
could
other
interact
day,
with each other.
Enzo just started talking about Hawthorn's nipples for like an hour.
Why?
Because did she have 8 or 2?
2, remember?
Or
Because
6.
humanoid.
I assumed 8 because like.
Okay. so-
Yeah, but we
So
whittled
one
it
on
Come
down.
on,
side, one on the
Spellcaster,
other.
do your thing.
Gee, I'm
We
reading the
whittled
spell.
it down
Hold
to
up.
2 because humanoids struggle with having children, which means they'd have less teats because of less children. We love somatics.
It's like Shrek and Donkey.
Donkey's children are fucked.
Yeah, Donkey's children. You know, Donkey and Dragon.
Mhm.
Perfect match.
Perfect.
Perfectly would work physically.
Yep.
Are you questioning the physics of that relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Or like the biology of that relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, technically, it would be much more
Donkey's just
easy
a
for
semi-divine
her to have
being, so
children,
that's why
for
he can
Dragon to
fuck
have
whatever he
children
wants.
because Donkey's smaller.
Have you learned nothing from like Greek mythology?
Oh, yeah.
Zeus screwed a girl while he was a goose. He also
Yeah.
screwed one while he was literally
Let's
white.
see.
He screwed a horse while he was a horse.
The
That was
gods were
Loki.
just screwing things.
Oh, that was Loki, yeah.
And it was never explicitly said. It's just Loki
Right.
ran off as a mayor, disappeared for 9 months, and came back with a foal.
So,
We love Greek mythology.
Well, that's
and
Norse.
Norse.
And Norse.
It's mythology.
Alright. Can you look up
It's great.
Shock and Grasp in this real quick while or just online if you want to. I want to see the difference between Shock and Grasp and Lightning Lure.
Shocking grasp.
Oh,
Lightning springs from your hand
I'm
to
gonna
deliver a
grasp
shock to a creature you try to launch
Yeah.
or touch.
Yeah.
Make a melee spell attack against a target. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal, which he is not. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage, and it cannot take reactions until the start of
Okay,
its
I got
next
lightning
turn.
lure.
You got Lightning Lure?
I'm searching it. It's
Alright.
lightning lure. 15. Range self 15 feet. You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice within 15 feet of you. They must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and then take 1 d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of you.
How'd you get that from?
On his microwave.
Why are you just getting sugar?
For the tea.
Oh,
For the tea.
I thought you were just about to eat straight sugar. I'm like, what are you doing?
Enzo was like, "Ooh, let's do it."
Alright, so how far is it for Gale? How far is it for Gale to run then? I guess
15
that's
feet will
good.
get
Cool.
you flanking.
Alright. Yeah. Shock and Grasp that son of a gun.
Tase.
Yeah.
Just like.
And that's enough.
Whoa,
Pyro,
whoa
that's
holy
a lot
shit.
of sugar.
It's not a sugar. It's not a
You
lot
can
of sugar.
use as much sugar as you want.
I
You're
just don't
adult.
want her to dump it and then have a pile of sugar just on her dice and in her cup
Do it,
and
do
everywhere.
I'm just using it as a funnel.
Wait, shocking grasp you said, or lightning lure?
Shock and Grasp.
Okay.
Because I don't want to risk the strength saving throw being missed and then stuff not happening or
Cool.
whatever.
Cool. Go for it.
So yeah. Run up. Knock him.
I may have one brain cell.
22 to hit.
Oh, roll again, see if you
Does it?
do advantage.
I don't have it. Oh, yeah.
Wait. Yeah, because
Flanking. Yeah, nah. 16 was the higher roll. 16 plus 6, 22.
22?
Mm.
You got it.
Alright. D8. That's a 2.
2.
Oh,
He takes 2
Let's
damage.
go.
Cinnamon in this.
Uh, You run up, strike, and
It's like
lightning
drinking a red pot.
bursts into his clothes. His clothes like start to catch fire in places. And he like freezes up somehow, even though he doesn't have flesh to conduct.
Yep.
Yeah, Kuda.
That's all I can do.
Oh boy. Okay. Lionel is within 5 feet of me, so
You
Sneak
would
attack.
need to do. You wouldn't need it anyway.
yeah, but
Well,
You've
also
already got
advantage
advantage.
from Gale.
Yeah.
I have advantage from Gale flanking. Yeah.
Mm.
So I go to like sweeping like slap.
Trying
like-
to do it bludgeoning.
No,
are you
that's not
trying to
gonna
do?
work. I'm just gonna stab him with my spear.
Okay. Are you going for anything specific?
The ribs.
Okay.
17. 17's higher. That would be a plus 4, I think, to hit.
You hit.
So 21.
Indeed.
I have 2 d6, right? I borrow d6.
Think.
You need to take the.
I can look up the rule. I can look up the rule.
Do not eat it.
Plus, I'm specifying I'm two-handing my spear, so it's a d8.
Okay. You don't have a shield?
No.
Cool.
Kuda's never had a shield.
Could use like a spear.
12.
Mini dice.
Hey, what's the What's the like thing for frightened effect?
You have disadvantage on all attack rolls and abilities checks while you can see the target of your fear, and you
Kudos
cannot willingly move
Dabs
closer.
his spear
Okay,
into
what's
the skeleton's
saving
rib,
thing for that?
cracking
Wisdom
off
DC,
2
whatever
ribs
it's supposed to be.
and
Okay.
2
Because
rib bones fall
usually
to the
it's the frightened effect itself doesn't have some kind of save. It's usually whatever attack
Cause
or skill or whatever
You still have bonus
gives
action and
the
movement.
frightened effect has its DC in the description.
I'm
The frightened
gonna
effect itself does not have
fly-
I'll
a
make it 18. Because that
Up
sounds
5
about
feet
right.
and like back 10.
That's insane. What's your wisdom save?
My wisdom save?
Okay.
Plus 0.
No, she's saying that's what that's what she's setting her DC
No.
for her self-induced
I don't have to
role-playing
disengage, do I?
frightened effect.
Okay.
is
Can't
gonna
take
be.
reactions.
Yeah,
That's
then
just
I'm
how
done.
it is, bro.
Be useful.
So
What happened in your
stabs his-
backstory that involves random stuff on?
Kuda stabs
I will
the skeleton in
say
the
she-
ribs. 2 rib bones
Whenever
fall
that
off.
happened, she was 14. so.
And as the
I've also
electricity
played-
still
I'm
courses through the
playing a
skeleton,
character with PTSD.
flies a little bit away.
The pendulum.
Yeah.
Barracuda.
My turn.
Yep.
Okay, so instead
And
of
Lionel shares your initiative, right?
what?
Lionel shares your
He's
initiative.
directly after me.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do is instead of using the normal bolt that's in my crossbow, I'm gonna pull out some practice bolts that I actually carry around, and I'm gonna I'm gonna pull out the normal crossbow. I'm gonna
You
put
know
in
what?
the
No,
practice
it's been a
bolts,
few years. I'll do
which are
17.
bludgeoning damage, and I'm shooting. I'm trying to do I'm using blunt bolts to do bludgeoning damage instead of piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, because I do have those. 16 plus 6, or
Does hit.
18 plus 6.
Why would you
Does
have
it?
advantage? Just reminding.
Oh wait, it's because everyone had it. I forgot.
Fair enough.
Oh, so okay, so 16 plus 6, so 22. That's
Because
18.
you add dex and proficiency.
8.
Oh, for what are you doing?
Dex
Oh,
is
that's
still
D10.
proficiency to hit, right?
Yeah, I think
That
it
was a
depends on
D10.
the weapon.
So you hit.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
It mainly like if it's a melee melee weapon by default,
the-
like
It's
it's
strength.
That is 8
But
bludgeoning
if it's a
damage.
It's
ranged weapon
It's
or it's a
finesse.
melee with finesse,
that does,
Yeah,
it's
extra
dex. Or like
damage for
finesse is
bringing
technically you
skeleton.
can choose strength or dex.
And then
Wait,
if you
what?
have proficiency
Does
with
the
finesse
bludgeoning
or
damage do extra
ranged
to the
weapons,
skeleton?
then
Mhm.
Okay.
you can add proficiency.
Okay.
Alright. That makes sense.
You see a
So if it's like
your
a
crossbow
dagger
dart
for you because
uh,
you're a rogue, you'd have proficiency and
goes like at a slight angle
Ended with my rapier.
oh, it's a
up
rapier?
through the ribs
Yes.
and
I
just
mean, I have daggers, but
knocks the
proficiency with
shoulder
finesse?
like out of
pretty
place.
sure I do.
Then go ahead.
Did he lose his arm?
No, his arm is just kind of hanging as
It's not an arm that he had anything in,
Ah.
but his arm is just now kind of like hanging as he's like electrically shocked.
Controlled shock.
And then
It's just a crossbow bolt stuck.
Lionel's
in him.
going to engage heligoat mode,
Heligoat mode.
Go.
and he's gonna fly up, and this little beam of energy is gonna like start to build in his mouth like a little beam of energy, and he's gonna like Godzilla blast, except tiny, straight at its head.
It doesn't have a head.
Oh wait.
His head's on the
Oh, yeah,
table.
his head's
At
on the
its sternum. Okay,
Did
sorry.
we say
Oh, yeah, no,
you
I am
roll stuff
proficient.
or I roll stuff?
I roll stuff on my
Infinite?
own.
Cool.
In
Make
rapier.
your
Um,
force strike. Go for it.
Oh well, if you're proficient with the weapon, that's yeah.
That is a 14 plus 4. Actually, no, plus 6 because he also gets my proficiency. So yeah, plus 6, so that's 20.
20. Does hit.
And that's a D4 plus 2. Oh. That's 3 force damage.
You see it
Oh, it's just
knock
like,
the
whoosh.
skeleton back.
Uncanny dodge switch over.
Etta.
Etta.
Okay.
Live touch
I'm just
weapon.
gonna. Would I be able to do any? No, I would be able to get sneak attack because Gale is right there.
Mhm.
I'm going to attack that skeleton.
Just
and
assume you
I
always
don't.
have fucking
I don't.
Well, oh wait, are you trying to flank?
Well, we have advantage.
Oh,
Sneak
because- why would I get an advantage from sneak
Or
attack?
was it a sneak
No,
Flank?
it's you get
Flank.
advantage from flanking, and advantage means that you can do sneak attack.
Okay,
Well,
well then
also,
how
If
is
it's the
attacking-
attack, it doesn't matter. But you have advantage, so you roll twice. Take the highest.
Okay, that should
plus proficiency
plus
plus
5.
dex?
So
19.
math 17.
17.
17. That does hit.
And then you roll with your
Roll
sneak
damage.
attack die too.
So how are you
So-
attacking this creature?
With a rapier. And hold up, where's the TA? This is the TA.
I mean, you could always try to do bludgeoning damage
I know.
with a rapier, but it'd be like hitting something with a flimsy twig.
Yeah.
That's why I'm using like blunted crossbow bolts. It's just like
Okay,
a,
that's not bad. That's
like
60.
a stick that big just hitting you in the arm.
It's not what I heard. So it's not 6D.
16.
Okay.
With an
You can't do
N.
60 damage in one turn. That's not allowed.
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
Not
yet.
There's
You can do that later, but not yet.
Yeah, you can't do 60
it
damage.
now
in
looks
attack.
pretty
10d6
bloody.
says otherwise.
And not.
It's a
looks,
skill.
Metaphorically.
it looks powdered.
There's a lot of bone marrow.
There's a lot of marrow
Wait, what'd you
seeping
say?
out.
It's marrowed.
It looks bloody, and by that I mean it's like powdered.
Because,
like
like,
marrowed.
Though I don't think bloody is like a official term, but like
Mhm.
it's widely accepted across the D&D community or whatever. Like that, like
No,
bloody
it's a-
generally
it's
means
a
like.
DMG term, I'm pretty sure.
It
Oh, is it?
It's
All
a
right.
DMG.
Okay, my bad then. But yeah,
So
that
he's looking
essentially
pretty bad.
bloodied means that they've crossed half health.
So they're looking marrowed. Hawthorn, your turn. Unless you had a bonus action or anything else you wanted to do.
I don't.
Well, let's
Cool.
see if I successfully get out of frightened. Nope. She is going to spend her turn just hiding out.
Like,
Cool.
I don't have anything else
Skeleton
here.
Yeah.
rips out of your grasp and stabs directly at you again. This time bashing you with the end of his sword, which is like in a pommel. It's like a
Alright.
spiky pommel. So he bashes you. Does a 17 hit.
Yes, it does.
Cool. He will do.
Let's see. It's going to be the second hit. Let's see if last time was low, medium, or high for the amount of damage you can deal on average.
That's going to be 17 bludgeoning damage.
I'm knocked.
Oh.
Because I have 16 HP and I'm a sorcerer.
Y'all are level 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorcerer makes sense. Okay.
I'm playing a melee sorcerer.
Okay. Just making
Oh,
sure I'm not
no, no.
being dumb here.
If you hit me with that, I'd have 7 health left.
I'd
Okay,
have 2
so it's
just
not-
because
it's not
I'm below
crazy.
max.
It's just kind of max. Yeah. So
I got one attacking.
are knocked.
I dealt 2 damage, y'all. Make it count.
Alrighty. So.
There we go. I guess that's death saving throws.
Just
Gale.
for shits and giggles.
Roll a death saving throw,
Yup.
and then
Pyro, this isn't time for giggles.
Just for
wink
shits
with
and
your
giggles,
right
I want
eye
to see
if
if
it's a success,
Hawthorn
and left eye if
actually
it's a
sees
failure.
that
Okay.
and like makes herself.
Right, success, left fail.
Okay.
Nope.
And then don't tell
Still
me.
frightened.
It's above a 10.
Still too scared to go over there.
Made a save.
You're fun.
Cool. So Gale starts making death saves.
Okay,
Yep.
don't worry. I have Medigoat on the way.
Medigoat.
Medigoat's on the way.
Kuda, your turn.
Medic.
Never fear.
Never
Dear
fear,
Lord.
Medigoat's here.
Never fear, for Lionel is here.
I guess I'm just gonna stab a bitch again.
Stab a bitch
So
very
you
hard.
just swoop down and
Yeah.
Oh,
you
I
got
guess
advantage.
I want to like it's like paint the scene real quick. So he hit me with like the pommel of his sword, right? He like swung up,
You
hit me with
just-
the pommel of his sword, right?
5.
You just got
That's what
bonked
happened,
on
right?
the head.
Yeah, that's why like he's like struck me, and I just
dirty
like I'm just like
20.
shocking him, like
Dirty
he comes out of it.
does
He
hit?
bonked me on the head, and I just
Pathetic.
like I'm just fall flat backwards on my back.
He rips out and just. Boom.
Nature
he
snooze
pistol
button.
whips you.
Yeah, and
like
I
how,
just flat on my
Pistol
back.
whips
There's
him.
stuff under that blanket.
like
My
how if you
bad.
like tap a cat,
Yeah.
slap a cat on the head, they're just like, eh.
Yeah. No, it's not like it's not that Gale's actually unconscious. He's just like the cat, like just gut mode of like, what did you just do to me?
5.
What happened?
5 damage. Cool.
But no, now is the time for shits and giggles.
Alright.
Hawthorn did not make
Anything
her
else you
save.
do? You still have like
She
half
is
your movement.
still
Yeah, I'm gonna retreat
freaked the
again.
fuck out.
Back to where you were.
Yeah.
Gale in particular.
Well, Gale went down,
Basically slip
which
in and out.
changes
Yeah.
things, which is why I made another
do that.
save. But
He will make an opportunity attack on you if you leave. he's no
Fancy
longer-
footwork.
You
Which
get
does what?
rogues can bonus action disengage.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, then that's cool.
Yeah, fancy
and on
footwork.
fifth
Fancy
level?
footwork means you keep your bonus action though.
Oh yeah.
Where do you get that
You do
from?
something weird.
Oh, Swashbuckler.
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 Fancy footwork. Let me read it.
When you land a strike, you can slip away without reprisal. During your turn, if you make a melee attack with a creature, they can't make opportunities attacks against you for the rest of your turn.
Nice.
You know what?
So that,
I'll spend 1 inspiration to re-roll her save.
Okay. I didn't know you had inspiration.
she's 2.
Nope.
Wait,
Still
is
no.
this?
Better, but no. I had 2 inspirations from Crocanana.
I didn't know I had this one.
You gave me 2. I have 1.
So you did.
I spent 1 to re-roll her save, and she did not make it either way.
Wait,
I'll spend the
didn't
other
you
one.
have two? You had two
No.
previous.
Okay.
Didn't you have 2 previously, and you gave one to Henrietta?
No.
Oh, okay.
Henry didn't want it.
I
You
joked
can't,
about
you
it,
can't
but I
share
didn't actually.
inspiration.
I
That's
can't.
not how this thing works.
We can't make an inspiration pool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nah.
did you add your charisma mod to your initiative?
It's either or.
Oh, it's either or.
It's either dexterity or charisma.
You can give yourself a bonus to your initiative equal to.
Oh yeah,
charisma.
the reason.
Oh, your
probably-
initiative?
Yeah.
Your
the reason
initiative.
you probably
Okay.
forgot about it is because I
And
took
you
these
get an
home with
additional when
me,
you
so
just
I
take
just
attack.
had-
That's the other thing.
Well, Kuda is also first in initiative.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, Kuda roll 23.
He got a 23.
Yeah, Kuda's first either
So
way.
Barugur, your turn.
So on my turn, another blunt bolt appears.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him with another bolt.
Roll to hit.
That is 18 plus 6.
That hits. Y'all are rolling well.
And that
Like
is
Except for
another.
Hawthorn.
And that is another 8 bludgeoning damage.
Stop rolling well, y'all.
Well,
And
I
then,
mean, other
it
It
party's
does the other
already
shoulder.
knocked
His
out.
arm like pops
And
out
then
of socket.
meanwhile,
He
Hover Goat's going to
Pops
go
it back in.
up, staying out of melee range with this thing. Lionel's gonna go up, and he's going to try and land on top of where like Gale is, but out of melee range with the bad guy. And he's gonna land on him, and he's gonna just a green plus sign is gonna start hovering over him.
a magical green plus
Yeah.
sign.
It's just a magical
So
illusion.
So what do you do?
Running
and he
cure
casts-
_wounds.exe.
Yeah. And I cast, through Lionel, I cast Cure Wounds.
Cool.
Because I can cast spells through him.
Cool. So you cast Cure Wounds, which does
1d8 plus 5 healing.
Okay.
Go for
Gimme.
That is a 6 plus 5.
11.
11
Alright.
points of healing
That's
damage.
actually pretty good.
You wake
Yeah.
up to have a
Healing
goat
damage.
on top of you with like
healing green energy just.
Yeah. Well, I'm back over half health.
And Lionel is going to. I think that takes his act. I need to.
Cure wounds would be
That
action.
that is his action, indeed. That is his action.
Oh, well, on the other hand, Kuda's looking quite bloodied.
Yeah.
How much is Kuda at?
9.
Don't worry, healing goes on its way.
Wait, where?
And then Lionel's gonna take a vertical takeoff, and just wait above Kuda.
You can get back to there.
Yeah, he has a 30-foot fly speed.
15 feet over to there and down, up and over.
Yes, he's just kind of waiting.
Okay. Etta, your turn.
I was like, as Gale's
Alright.
getting up, he's just like,
I'm trying to
Robin's
hit
like-
this stupid
he's like-
skeleton
he's
again.
like, "Thank you, Lionel."
Okay, yeah, that hits.
You rolled
Who's not
advantage,
simple
'cause
character
you
now?
also- Actually,
Dealing damage.
yeah,
and
because he's
healing.
awake again. So with
I
advantage.
just need some more hit
Okay,
points.
yeah, good. I had advantage.
That's what I need.
Yep.
Then I can deal some damage. Then I can be a true melee fighter.
Or
True
just higher
melee.
HP.
And that is.
Which I will get
15.
to.
15.
I think you're. I
15
think you're,
with an
I think you're
N.
going
Uh,
next.
What do you do?
Cool. 'Cause that's part of the
Rapier.
reason I'm
Just rapier,
multiclassing into
just
Magus, so I
rapier
can get some
slash.
kind of armor
Slash.
and then also shield
So
proficiency.
he's looking kind of bad. He just had both of his arms delocated.
Oh,
He
look
just
at
like
magic armor.
ripped him back into socket and was
Cast
like,
the spell
"All right, I'm
slot.
ready to slash again." And before he can get a slash in, Etta just is like, "Nah." Just last rapier hit across the side. His bones splatter. Skeleton.
Breaks like a Lego figure,
There's
like in
not-
a Lego video
Well,
game.
there, on this coin, there's a head and there's a head. There's not a tails. So,
It's like watching a Roblox character just.
Yeah.
her plow, it's
So
gone.
there goes the coin. There
Yeah.
goes the coin
Okay.
as representing the skeleton.
And
So
so
the
now
skeleton's dead.
I figure he was the thief because he tried to kill us. So I'm gonna then pour the glass in front of the still standing skeleton.
Cool.
I'm gonna pour his glass. What happens?
The skeleton with now the crown and the glass reaches out.
Oh no.
Just float.
It just flows out of him. He
He
sets his cup back down on the table.
It's like the skeleton from the last
Takes out his sword.
What?
And then
Crossbow out.
turns to you and
Oh, it's
says,
probably knighting. It might be like
turns to
knighting.
you and says, "Kneel."
I kneel.
Might be
You get
knighting.
fucking knighted.
I take the sword.
All right, it is a short sword.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna.
Short sword.
11 minutes to identify it.
You do not have 11 minutes.
Okay. Wait. Oh no.
Oh no.
You've got about 20 seconds ish before something else happens.
Well, I'm just gonna hold
Kuda's
this
shoving
sword.
fruit down his
And
throat.
I'm gonna grab like a turkey leg off the table, like rip, and just start eating it.
Okay.
Hawthorn
As soon as you
watches
take
it
as soon as
like
you take a
hand
bite,
or something.
as soon as you take a bite, room vanishes. You are now in the last room.
Room 3.
In a
Quit being a big baby. I don't see bloody
Hopefully I
things.
didn't mess. Okay, cool.
You messed up a little bit, but not much.
Alright.
That should be in the center. You are now all
In a tiny room.
in this super tiny room.
Oh,
It's like
it,
5 by 5.
Barely enough
5
room
by 5
for.
it looks like.
Where
Yeah,
how
very
Gale
tall is it?
compared to Hawthorn?
It is about
Gale
10
is
feet
short.
tall.
No, where is Gale compared to Hawthorn?
Wait, that's
Within
not a,
5
That's
feet.
not a person. That's
Because
a
it
person.
looked. Oh, that's 15 by 15. My bad. 15 by 15.
You are barely able to all fit in this room.
Hawthorn scrambles to the
What's the-
opposite corner of Gale.
I'm going to I'm gonna just grab like a pebble and that I like a I don't know, just something small I have, and I've seen her holy symbol before, right?
You've seen her what?
Her holy symbol.
It's on my side, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, the way you've drawn, it is just constantly on your side.
Yeah.
It's constantly just like attached.
So
to,
I'm
like,
going
the
to
waist
make
belt.
that, except it's a like that big, just projecting,
Wait,
and I'm
would
gonna
have
toss it
Kuda
in front
spent
of
those
you.
last 20 seconds like
I'm like,
scrape his
breathe.
foot into
Okay,
his
okay.
back?
Breathe in. 3
Okay.
seconds. Breathe in.
Hold
Hold
on.
3.
Tons of stuff happened. What are you doing again?
I'm using my magical tinkering to basically take a little item that I have, just toss it on the front, and it's just gonna project a big symbol of her holy symbol.
Okay.
'Cause that seems to calm her.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like help Hawthorn through breathing exercises. Breathe. It helps with the rage and it also helps with fear. Come on.
She like shakily takes some.
Breathe
Yeah.
in for 3 seconds. Hold for 3 seconds. Out for 3 seconds.
I just ate a fucking hand.
No, I ate the turkey leg. No, it was a turkey. It was fake. Cause I hold up where the turkey. I had a turkey leg in my hand.
There's nothing in your hand now.
It was fake. It was all fake.
You wave the short sword.
I'm waving the hand that would have had the turkey in it.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. I was making a joke.
And also, this might be one. I point at those 3.
You still do have the short sword.
Yes, I'm gonna sit down. I'm just. You see, then Barracuda like kind of pops like a crisscross applesauce and starts doing a magical ritual.
By the way, before you do the magical ritual,
Yeah, set the
Yes.
scene, by the way. You haven't
Yeah.
done that yet.
Well, that's because I'm trying to stop
Barracuda.
someone from having a panic attack.
actually, everyone will go in initiative order. Kuda, roll 1d6 for me.
Oh no.
5. You are in. What you see around you is an icy room, cold, chilly, yet not like freezing. You're not hurting through this cold. It's just cold. In the center of the room where this pole is a small outpost with a, or not outpost, that's wrong, lamp post. A small lamp post that goes about halfway up Hawthorn's height to like her waist, and has an icy
about my height.
torch. Like
Or
a
it would if she
frosted
wasn't
point.
sitting.
Not fire that's producing warmth, but a flame that's producing chill. Very strange.
It's like being in the proximity of the
Two.
frozen section of the grocery store.
You see, instead of an icy room, you see a sandy room, a sandstone
I hate
all
sand.
over your walls,
I
all
fucking
over the
hate
ceiling,
sand.
sand along the ground, and in the center of the room is just a normal, like, iron lantern.
I hate sand. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere.
And
Yeah.
then,
Star Wars nerds out there.
Edda,
Okay.
roll 1d6.
3.
3. You are in a brilliant, shining, glinting, emanating room of pure diamond.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Diamond walls,
Okay.
diamond
But so-
ceiling,
What is this,
diamond
Minecraft
floor.
now?
There's a sapphire pillar in the
Please
center,
roll 1
holding a
or 6
gem
or
of
something.
many different
Something
colors, like a
no one else
rainbow
would roll.
flare gem, like the captain
I
threw
rolled a
up,
2.
Okay.
except
Ed rolled a
much more
3.
brilliant,
Could
much
roll a
more
5?
Yeah.
glittery.
So roll a 1, 4, or
Awesome.
6, please. Roll 1, 4, 6.
3.
Roll again.
Ah.
Oh, they have to be different.
Also 3.
Roll again.
2.
Roll again.
Roll again.
1.
Cool. You are in a wooden room, entirely made out of wood, and in the center of the room, instead of being a normal
Okay.
torch, is
3 or lower, you
a
got a 4.
magical torch
4
with
higher,
like
you got a
green
6.
light. It's
Didn't
not
roll
hot,
as much.
not cold, just as light.
Maybe.
And then Gale, you don't get a choice. Sorry.
Alright.
Degrees of freedom, you ran to 0. So you are in arguably the worst room of all,
Well,
and are in a room made entirely of flesh.
I'm so glad Hawthorn, you would not get Hawthorn out of there.
There is
wooded area. Probably, honestly, the
She's in
most,
a wood, like imagine
wood.
like a crate.
wood.
She's,
honestly,
like,
probably
inside a
the
crate.
most soothing one that could have been possible
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah, because it's like the inside of a ship.
Yeah.
You are like in the inside of a ship in that it's damp and moist and sticky
And squishy.
and squishy. In the center of the room is not a fire as much as it is just a candle made out of fat.
Made out of
It
fat.
smells like human fat.
So we're all like just chill on. I'm
Do we
ignoring my
see each
surroundings.
other?
You see
And, like-
each other. You're in the same room.
Hawthorn's
It just
like,
looks to be made of different materials to each of you.
does she feel it like sway or anything, or is it?
Just stable.
Ow, my
She's no
wing!
longer
Kidding.
frightened, but she's just.
Okay, so I'm taking 10 minutes to identify the short sword I just got.
That's all disturbing. Please tell me the rest of y'all, this is more illusion bullshittery, and the rest of y'all aren't seeing flesh.
What?
What?
It's
Flesh.
illusion. I just say it's illusion bullshittery,
That's what I figured. Still makes me uncomfortable.
and then I hand you like a piece of cloth. Put that over your eyes.
Will do.
As make a perception check for me.
Did we accidentally solve it?
Wait, do we accidentally
No.
solve it?
As you tie it on, make a perception check. I want to see how your senses do.
6
6.
plus
Okay.
4, 10.
Okay, cool.
I thought we accidentally just solved the riddle.
No. So yeah. So you cover up your eyes. It gets a little bit easier for you, less uncomfortable.
Cool, because I know I'm still feeling like I'm purposely not sitting down and leaning against any walls or anything, so like it just.
Yes.
Mm.
So
You walk without shoes, don't you? You don't have
Hawthorn
shoes.
sees
Yeah.
this and feels a little bit better about
I'm
Gale.
I'll tell Gale like I'm gonna set like a mound that you can
I'm
set.
not evil, don't worry!
I'm going. So I'm going. Barracuda's like not even stopping his ritual. Gonna like set some stuff for like Gale to sit on and like tell Henrietta and Cuda like to direct him to sit on that so he can chill. Cause I'm taking 10 minutes because I want to know what the short sword does.
Awkward shuffling.
You cast Identify. This is a use of the Identify spell.
What?
Blah, blah, blah. And it says it's a short sword with. It's called the Short Sword of Loyalty. When under the guidance of a king or under the service of a lordship, this sword, when utilized by someone under that, gives them a +3 to hit and a +2 to damage.
Oh.
Woo!
Any of y'all sworn under some royalty?
Do the elders of my island count? No.
I don't believe so.
Sadly,
I
there has not been kings.
Incredibly useless.
Sadly, there has not been kings or
I
lords.
hold up Akila's symbol.
Aquila is.
My goddess.
No, it would not be a king or a lord. Lord, maybe. You can make the case that.
Separation of church and state.
No, they did not invite king.
Your toes just squish against the floor
Okay.
as you're like, the only thing more uncomfortable to me than human flesh being made into this room is the idea of the Lord being a
That
lord.
isn't a thing yet.
Wait, technically I'm a clan. I'm a leader of my own clan. Would I
Are you
count as
in
a
the
lord?
service of?
No,
a
I'm
lord?
saying would I count as a lord? Because I'm the.
But you're
head of
not
clan.
in the service of one.
Yeah,
No,
but
what
we
I'm
can be in
saying
the
is-
service of you.
Are
Would
you a
that-
king?
Oh, you said king or lord.
King or lord? Are you a king?
No,
Do you have a feudal property?
I have a
Define
shop and a
feudal.
house.
You have a shop and a house.
Yes, that's property.
Is that legally like your property, or is that legally someone else's that you are like
Yes.
leasing? /
It's mine.
Okay, well then, technically, yeah, you're a lord.
I
You're a
mean,
lord of your
that-
own place.
oh, that's
if
right.
someone else were to come to that area
You
and
own
be
land,
like,
therefore you
you
are
owe
a
us
lord.
money for your land, like taxes, would you be like, no, I don't, it's my land, or would you be like, yeah, these are taxes?
I own the land.
So you would be like, no,
I
it's
own
my
it.
land.
I own the place. I don't pay rent or anything.
Cool. So then, yeah, you would be like,
No.
you're the lord of that area.
I guess Henrietta would be the one to fall into that immediately
Wait,
because you
why?
were training
Wait,
technically under
yeah.
the chemistry stuff. You were learning how to use alchemical stuff.
You're.
So at this very moment, you would be the one
Yeah.
in which the
the
sword would
sword
be.
is used for the service. So
Oh.
so it wouldn't be in that
Wait,
way.
what if I
Oh.
said attack that person?
You
Okay.
can try it.
Is it a
You can
attunement?
always try it.
Is it attunement?
No?
I'm gonna hand I'm just gonna walk over and hand Henrietta the sword.
The only
Okay.
problem is I don't think short swords have finesse. They do.
I'm proficient in
Well, we're back in business.
They are indeed a finesse weapon because they're really popular for rogues
Yep, finesse. And light.
and light.
That you can dual wield. If you
I
get,
can dual
if you get something else, you
I
can.
have a
All
rapier.
right, so
I'm gonna sit down.
Rapiers aren't light. If you get another short sword like a dagger or something.
I have daggers.
I'm gonna quickly ask Henrietta, do you accept being an official apprentice of Barugur Runehand?
Sure.
Okay, now when I tell you to attack things, that sword's gonna help you.
That sounds good.
So now you have the sword of loyalty.
Yeah.
I love how you give us like these cool yet really like
I love how we were
pretty
able to
useless
find
items.
a specific way.
We had to
it.
like think of like some legal fuckery to make this.
Oh, I had one person. The last time I ran this puzzle,
It was for a specific person.
they made the king like
I mean,
their
technically
lord.
he
Like
knighted.
they
Oh.
agreed to serve the lord,
Oh.
which was the king.
Oh, yeah, that works.
And then another player killed the king. And they were like, cool, now this item is useless, all because of you.
Okay,
knighted
what do
by
I
him,
write
so
down
maybe
for
I'm
the
very serving
stats on this thing?
It's a short sword, and when you use it in service of me,
+3 to attack.
plus 3 to
+2
attack and
damage.
plus 2 to damage.
It
Okay.
is whenever you use it in service of a king or lord. So
Okay, what
whenever
I
you
need
attack,
Barracuda. Your king is now a 3-foot
Foot
fucking goat.
So, when you're trying to protect me or attack someone that I'm attacking, bonus.
Or if you
that'd
say
be a
something
pretty-
like,
If I say
That'd be a
something.
pretty easy way to roll it. It'd be, yeah.
yeah.
if
Okay.
you direct her to do something and she does it, and
I mean,
in doing
I imagine-
that, she's using.
I
the sword,
imagine
it does.
protecting me is also in
Yeah.
service of me.
What's the damage?
You have now become the paladin
I
of
think- I think
Barracuda.
Short sword
Okay.
of D6.
Does that mean she's a paladin technically?
Paladin rogue.
Paladin rogue Henrietta.
Well, Henrietta,
in
I'm
service
not
of
a
a
god.
3-foot
I'm not
goat.
like.
No,
I
but
can't give her
a paladin
powers.
doesn't. I don't think they necessarily
They
have
need
to
a-
be in service of a god. I
Oh,
think
the
it's
power
like,
comes from their oath, but like
yeah.
that would only apply to. Then she'd have to be.
But you,
Yes.
she
And
owes
it-
She'd have to
it's
be oath of crown. Oath of the crown, which is
That's true.
hearable. You'd have to be like
Or
oath.
Homer.
It's a sword,
Or
it's
Yeah,
free
and-
damage, and free
And I mean,
extra
technically,
attack.
and I mean,
Demi
really, yeah.
paladin.
We are getting into semantics.
Okay.
I was
We're
saying,
getting
you
ahead
could
of
still, yeah, you could still like
You
do
could make the
paladin just
argument.
I
like
feel like you just sort of slid in here to be.
you could just
useless.
aesthetic it as like
None of the
something
items
else
I
you
give
while
are
doing
made
a
to be
specific
useless or
subclass that
made
you're
to be,
choosing.
like, incredibly helpful.
Okay.
They're all just made because I'm like, it sounds like something someone would make, and it's kind of cool.
Okay, how's
Okay.
Bob doing?
Bob?
Bob in this room is not responding.
Okay,
fuck.
no more souls.
Ah, shit.
Oh, because there was 2 dead bodies in there, so that's 2 souls. No, no souls.
There's a lot of flesh, though.
Can I pick?
Damn lot of
Can I
flesh.
take the diamond?
Damn lot of
sparkly
flesh from
thing
my
in the
perception alone.
Whoa, whoa,
you
whoa,
can
whoa,
try to,
don't,
yeah.
don't touch that. Why are you touching it?
middle? What do you think I'm touching? It's just a sparkly thing.
I mean, it's,
so you,
it's,
you
it's,
try and pick it up.
It's not.
It's a
It's
lamp.
a
So as you
torch.
pick it up, everyone, you see her pick up whatever the light source in your room is.
Remember,
So you see
people,
her pick
it's
up
all a
You see
fake.
nothing because you don't have
Mhm.
you have blindfold on.
But I'm hearing
see-
everything going on.
Yeah, you hear her
Yeah, I
and
don't know
just
what
like
it's gonna do.
squish around this fat candle.
Oh,
You just hear the
no.
you just hear the
Yeah.
Does the fat move with her, or is
no. It's we don't know because he
it
doesn't see.
connected? Yeah, but
He
like,
didn't
And
see.
Gale's blindfolded because, yeah, no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
it's just a candle that stretches around. I hate that.
Underneath the light, you all see that there was a sign that was partially obscured by the light. There's some wax. There's some like rust on there. There's
It's
Yeah.
just a sign.
Ice.
yeah. There's a little bit of snow on there.
It's probably
Yeah.
clean for.
So, but
Oh.
wiping it off, you see that it's a sign with another riddle on it.
Oh.
At least we got
I
something.
love how
out of
the other
last
one, I immediately like was about to solve, and then we're like, no, we have to overthink this.
What language is
Yeah, because
this?
someone said,
It was me.
"What if
yeah.
I just rappel down the side of this?"
Oh,
That was me!
yeah, that was you.
Like
I was like,
20 seconds
no,
in,
that sounds like
and then you
terrible
said
idea.
that sounds like a terrible
Well,
idea.
because you
and
just
didn't
described it as
happen.
void. I'm like, void
It was
bad.
void.
Yeah, void
And
bad.
not like the nice fluffy void. It's just like
So
Like
the,
a
the
president.
sign,
Abyss.
the sign is composed of 4 lines.
Uh-oh.
Line
I
1,
have been cussing
which
you
reads,
into
Do we know the
void
language?
Immediately.
yes, it is in common this
Oh.
time.
Oh, cool.
yay.
No fantasy.
Finally,
Just-
something she can read.
I magical tinker it, and it's now in dwarvish.
Yes, I
Pyro.
adore that.
I touch it, and
You
it turns
see
into
the
dwarvish.
original?
Fuck you.
Sorry. Barracuda is Barracuda likes messing with you.
These
So
Did
it's
you
not-
get it actually turn
these
into
are on
Dorish for
Yeah,
me?
I
one
spent the magical
lines, like
tinkering.
across. They're not like 2
Have you
lines.
seen
I
the
just ran out of
original
space.
By the way, Jeremiah, it's actually now dwarvish.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, for me.
For everybody.
Oh, for everybody? Okay.
I mean,
Well,
there's still
I
two
can no
people who
longer
can
fucking
read it.
read.
Yeah. Well, I can't make it into. Actually, you know what? It's in draconic.
I still can't
Okay.
fucking read it.
Does Gale speak draconic? Maybe.
He does.
I don't think.
Like they're just watching it, and it's like changing. Like, okay, I can still read. Wait, what's this now? And Gale's like, yes, I see.
No, I'm blindfolded. It's okay.
Oh yeah, he's blindfolded.
Did you not pick up?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
I'm blindfolded, so I'm waiting for one of y'all to say that there is a sign there for Gale to react to it at all.
You just hear thunk, and then you hear Hawthorn go, "Fuck you!"
Riddles.
What's going on at Riddles? We got
More
another sign.
riddles.
Yeah.
Barracuda changed it to
It's
some
in
other
Draconic.
fucking thing I can't read.
It's in Draconic.
Welcome
Yeah.
to my
Do
world.
any of y'all know Draconic?
I know Draconic.
I haven't
Cool,
been
you
able
read it
to
off
read
then.
anything
Oh, what's
so
that?
far.
Now it's in Sylvan.
Welcome to my world.
Kuda, it's okay.
Kuda speaks Orin and Common,
Hawthorn
right?
and Kuda
Yeah, but can't. But
Oh,
only
yeah,
has
but
like
can't read
mild.
I'm still waiting for this to come up in roll.
mild proficiency.
I'm still waiting for this to come up in roleplay, but because I know Primordial from my subclass, I technically know Aaron. I'm just waiting for this to just like where Gale is just like begin speaking Aaron or whatever with
Do their
like the
cats
clicks
where
and
they're like,
everything.
Wait, okay, but cats can make bird noises, so that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
They do the
So I'm just waiting for that to come up in roleplay.
You must
so that
all
we can
answer
get that
the
reaction.
same answer. You
Good.
have 3 hints. You must all answer aloud in unison or ask for a hint in unison. What material is in this room? What is this room?
What material is this room?
Magic.
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 It might be.
Oh wait, we can't hand so you know because you're blind. You have to close your eyes. Just close your eyes.
1,
It's
2, 3. Magic.
Okay, now we have to like
I was
plan a
just
hint.
I was just going with it. I'm like, why were we going through this so quick?
Because we're all seeing something different.
That's fair.
And you're.
Let's ask. I
What
think one of
was
the hints
it?
is there an enchantment disguising this room?
You
I
can
would
chisel
almost
things
say
into the-
I.
Or we could. Wait, yeah. I bust out my magic chisel again,
What is oh yeah, go for it.
Reveal.
and I'm gonna carve reveal.
Make an Arcana check.
Floor dice. Reroll.
Imagine like sometime we
Oh,
break
no.
into this like ancient magical tomb and
Yeah.
I don't
Barracuda
wanna
just
touch
starts like desecrating the tomb like
I don't want to touch it.
Is it
there are
natural
these
20?
traps.
It's on a nat 20.
Nice.
Or not.
So
What if it's gonna be
the
like?
room begins to shift, and by shift I mean it starts to swap between the materials.
Oh no!
Oh.
Every few seconds. So it goes from sand. Everyone's changes to sand. Then to ice and snow. Then to wood.
I'm gonna quickly
Then-
cut out the. I'm gonna cut it.
Then to diamond. Make a dex save. Cut it.
12, 15.
15. Then to flesh, and it's like a flesh for like half a second before it goes back to everyone being in different rooms again.
Well, that didn't work.
You feel, because you don't see this.
Yeah.
You just feel under your feet like the
What the
wet,
fuck?
damp turn to like sand.
Take off the blindfold.
Turns to sand, and then turns to cold. Turns to
That was not
wood,
how I thought that would happen.
Turns to like
Wait.
gem, like sharp, and then turns back to squish.
Okay, so what just
did all of
happened
those
there?
have in common?
They're not living. Well, okay.
Tell me what happened
That's
there.
an assumption.
What happened there, real quick?
I
The room changed a lot.
I put the room. I tried.
Did you do more rune things?
I did more rune things.
All right, cool.
It did not work.
So
Well, not
I tried to reveal
It
the
worked.
true
It
name.
didn't work like. You
I
did
tried
not
to
want it
reveal
work.
the true nature of this room, and apparently there is no true nature of this room.
So did everyone feel the shifting? Did everyone feel the different like
Well,
or
I mean,
like
we saw
solid
it
or
too.
whatever? All right.
Wait.
So I guess those different things. I'm
Hey.
guessing it went back to y'all's. The flesh is what I'm seeing. I hate it.
Oh.
So whatever you saw there, that's what I'm
While it
saying.
was cycling, and we had it cycled the sand, and we all said sand.
We could have done that. That's what I was going to suggest before you took the words away.
Because I was like, because we have a timer, because someone's gonna
Motherfucker,
have
we
an
got like
anxiety attack.
30 minutes.
No, like
No, I
the
meant,
character, like
Oh.
there was the kind of thing he was trying to
Doesn't
react
that take-
fast,
does
so
that
you
take
don't have a
flesh
panic
then?
attack again when it goes to
Yeah.
flesh.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
she freaked the fuck out. She's like, what the fuck?
Okay,
Is
so
there
it's gonna
dough
start
that
on.
you-
Okay, would it be possible for me to like kind of like unscratch it so I could start the cycle again because I made it?
If we're gonna begin doing that,
It would be you've lowered the DC by like 10.
Okay.
if we're are we gonna begin the cycling again then? And do
Yeah,
the
and then
plan?
okay, so it went sand, snow, diamonds.
Sand, snow, wood,
Sand,
diamond, flesh.
Snow, wood, diamond, flesh.
Okay, so we're all going to get ready to say wood as soon as it turns into wood.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and go ahead and take the blindfold off, so I'm prepared for the kid again. It's not like sick; it's just uncomfortable.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try and put it back. That's a natural 18.
It's an 18. You got it.
So I'm gonna fix it.
Wood.
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 That was not in unison. Ice.
Wait. Yeah.
Ice.
No, just wait for it to turn wood
Stop,
again.
yeah.
Diamond.
Diamond.
Flesh.
Flesh.
And then it's just like sticky flesh. And then wood.
Wood.
And then sand.
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 We all said that.
Ice. Yeah.
Ice.
We have to say it in unison.
It's doing nothing.
Flesh.
Flesh.
It's not doing
Wood.
anything.
Everyone
Wood.
say illusion. Everyone say illusion.
Illusion?
3,
Ice.
2, 1.
Illusion.
Gem.
Ugh.
It just keeps cycling.
Put it back,
Every
Every
please.
few seconds, it just turns
I'm gonna
to flesh.
cut it.
You just see like dripping blood.
I'm gonna cut it.
Hawthorn closes her eyes.
I'm gonna cut it.
You feel the squish.
It's fine. It's over. It's over. Well, that's the way.
Not for Gale.
Yeah.
I just
Gale,
At least Gale can
you had
safely
like
have the
momentary
blindfold.
reprieves, and now it's just back to flesh.
Yeah.
But blindfold.
Lionel's gonna like perch on your head, and he's gonna be like, he's just gonna hug you, kind of.
Lionel becomes your blindfold.
Thanks,
Let's
man.
ask for a hint.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Can we have a
Hint.
hint?
Hint.
Everyone make a wisdom save.
Oh!
Oh.
Wisdom
Hey, I love my plus 0.
18.
15.
12.
Okay, so
I feel like everyone would
Coda
fail.
is the only one that hears this
Oh, wow.
and has this happen. You take 2 psychic damage as a resounding voice goes, "You must answer aloud in unison. Don't answer different answers, or it won't work, as that won't be in unison. You should answer in exactly the same words."
Words plural, but we don't. Only Barracuda.
That wasn't a very good hint.
I assume
We've
Kuda
been doing that.
tells everyone that.
Yeah. Oh,
This is gonna be
ow.
like the fitness
Shit,
gram
oh my
face or
God.
test intro thing each time it goes.
Fuck!
It's everyone at the same time, or it won't work. And it has to be the exact same words.
Words?
Words
S.
plural?
Well,
Yes.
if we try and make it plural.
Well, did it
That was a
spec-
shitty hint.
Spicy.
What if we answer
Some
all
pretty
of
good
them,
hint.
but in the
What?
same
Pretty good
order?
hint.
If you guys ask for a hint again, warn me because I'm at 7 HP.
Yeah, I know.
Healing hands.
What if we go...
Well, healing.
Okay,
Cure wounds.
the order we're going to go in.
You take
Wood,
9 healing.
ice,
Plus 9, 16.
flesh.
That we figured
What was
out
the
that
one?
doesn't work.
Jump.
No, because it was like randomized essentially.
I know, but
So wait,
it doesn't
does that
have to
thing-
be
the thing
random.
that-
It just has to be the same words in the same
I
order
don't
at the same
think
time.
I don't think that's how we're supposed to do this.
So question. It basically repeated that thing to Kuda, right?
Not the same words, but yeah, maybe.
Kuda, what did it say?
If you want, I can just say it and you say the words.
Yes.
You must answer aloud in unison. Don't answer different answers or it won't work, as that won't be in unison. You should answer in exactly the same words.
Let's all say unison. Oh, no, wait. Answer aloud. So just say it aloud or unison? In unison.
Let's decide so we don't mix.
Okay, let's try aloud
Yeah.
first, because that's...
Okay.
If we're going with the janky grammar, that's the first one.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right.
one that makes more sense. 3,
3,
2,
two,
1.
Aloud.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I didn't think that would work, but hey.
How much did Barracuda heal for, by the way?
I was healing Kuda for 9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for 9.
Barracuda.
16.
yeah.
I'm at 16 now.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
So, do we have
yeah,
3
yeah,
tries on this, or?
We need 3 hints, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
You
that's
have
what I
3
heard the
hints.
sign
Okay,
says.
let's ask for another hint, because that was vague and unhelpful. So, 3, 2, 1.
Hint.
Wisdom saves.
14.
That's a 3.
7.
16.
That's a 12.
You'll
Oh,
both
what?
take 6 psychic damage.
Oh, fuck!
As
Me?
louder this
Yes.
time. As louder this time. You must answer aloud in unison. Don't
Oh.
have only one person answer, as you must all answer.
The fuck
Bob!
are you doing that?
You all
No,
must
Bob's
answer
not- Bob's
in
an
unison.
object. Bob's an object. He can't talk right now.
Bob's a
just like-
I'm not gonna give you any hints.
conglomeration of
Hey,
Unless you
souls.
ask for a hint.
He was just holding his head.
Ah.
It's
How much?
Say in unison, in unison.
Huh?
How much health do you have?
3,
Yeah, we got 10.
2, 1.
In unison.
I hate this hint. I hate this puzzle.
Mhm.
Like, the first one was annoying, but
take
at least it was
6.
interesting. This one I just hate.
Yeah, I think you're at 8, Hoth. I think
Yeah.
Hawthorne's at
I was at 14
Yeah.
minus 6, so that's 8.
Okay.
Does Lionel count?
He can't speak.
Alright.
Seriously, does Bob count? It's an amalgamation or whatever the word is of souls.
Okay, I'm gonna
so-
turn, just in case it counts, I'm gonna take Bob, I'm turning him into no object by grabbing him.
Well, Kuda's grabbed him.
Well, I'm just taking him off Kuda's belt, because,
That way he
This-
can't like speak even if he wanted to.
Oh.
so that should uncount him. And Lionel can't talk, so if Lionel's the reason, then this is bull.
Is anyone actually 3 gnomes in a trench coat? Now's the time. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Out of
I'm
the flesh
secretly
wall, or
3
else
gnomes
three
in a
three
trench
gnomes
coat.
in a flesh
3
coat.
extremely short gnomes in a trench coat.
That he doesn't have.
Hey, you insulting me, guilt?
No!
Goat legs.
There's a little gnome that pops out.
Barracuda rude hand was Barracuda
There,
rude
You're not a
hand.
skeleton.
Yeah. I
There's
don't have
the
a
fucker.
I only want to see skeleton pieces.
Irish people. Most people that wear kilts don't wear anything under the
Start going
kilt.
into catacombs.
You ever seen kilt
wait.
yoga?
Hold on. Someone deleted. Oh. Someone
because
deleted the other one.
Maybe,
NSFW.
yeah.
Ah.
Someone
No,
deleted
is that
what?
Is that
The
Yeah, that is.
other.
Oh yeah.
What's going on?
My sad. Very sad.
They're talking about dicks.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Especially that of the
Yep.
skeletal variety.
Yep.
Or probably of the goat variety.
It was funny when it lasted.
My bad.
For those who saw.
I wish that could go in, but it did not. So. Now what?
We just need to find like a
You
common...
must all answer the same answer.
Wait, what
You
if
have
it's like-
3 hands? We've used 2.
What if what we have going
Must
on right now, since it's all the same,
It's not.
we all what?
Right now we're all in the different ones.
I know, but it's also the same. They equal each other. So we just say what we have in unison, but they like equal each other.
Sure, okay. So sand,
Sure, we'll try.
ice, wood,
Diamond.
Wood.
diamond,
Flesh.
Flesh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Flesh, blood.
3, 2, 1.
Wood.
Sand.
No?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, I know.
It has to be the same words. Again, why don't we just try doing like a list in order? It doesn't matter what order, just in order.
Okay,
That
so
could work, yeah.
sand, flesh, ice, diamond, wood.
Sand, flesh, ice, diamond, wood.
3, 2, 1.
Sand, flesh, ice, diamond, wood.
Jeremiah's just like,
I'm like, I know the answer to this. This is fun.
That's how it usually is.
You're gonna be like, it was so simple. I'm like,
Light.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
What?
light.
Okay, let's try it. 3,
3,
2, 1.
Light. This room. What if we just said room? This room is
3, 2, 1.
Room.
And nothing happens.
Aw.
This room is made out of
Material.
room. Oh yeah, that's right, material. 3, 2, 1.
Material. Oh, dang.
Fantastic.
The sign lights up a little bit more.
Did it actually, or is that you just messing with us?
I'm messing with you.
Okay, so, okay. Let's try Phantasm. 3, 2, 1.
Phantasm!
What the fuck is
I
it
don't
supposed
know.
to be?
I'm just trying. It's basically like phantasmal force. It's an
Ghost
illusion.
things.
That's a creature.
Yeah, no.
Phantasms are like illusory ghosts. Illusory, ghostly. What the fuck? No,
No.
I'm not with you.
Stop.
Because I was talking about like the word like phantasmal force. It's a
Yeah.
illusory, ghostly force.
Yeah, Phantasm.
Border sign, border between sand
Who let
flags.
the
Fuck it.
tree bloom again?
I am
Let
making the
tree
runes
bloom.
for dispel.
Okay.
That's a 26.
You do dispel. You're now in a. You were now in a.
No, I'm doing it on the wall.
Oh, on the wall
Yes.
to dispel. What is that?
The
what does it do?
wall.
Oh, just the wall.
I'm
Okay,
trying
the
to.
wall for now. For everyone now, the wall is just a stone wall with a single glyph on it that says that would be like an illusion spell. Essentially,
We got it, it's stone.
It would link to something else that would be. It would link to something else that would like describe what it would be showing, but it would be
Me too.
illusion magic.
Okay, let's
Is
try
that just a
stone or
local
illusion.
Corbin?
So there we go. We're
We
doing
already
a trial
did
illusion,
illusion.
so
Okay,
stone.
so stone.
Okay.
3, 2,
2,
1.
Stone!
I
God
despise
fucking
your
damn it!
existence. I've been rolling great stuff, and every time it's like,
Hawthorn just starts kicking the wall.
Unenchant the words so
Thud.
more
Thud.
people can read them.
Thud. You just hear squish, squish.
Well, didn't you
squish.
say disenchanted for all of us?
The
one-
one wall that he put his spell on
Yeah.
is.
fuck it, I'm doing it for
I'm
every.
assuming you're kicking like one
I'm
of the
kicking
other
a
walls.
wood wall.
So you're just hearing.
Gotcha. Alright.
I'm dispelling. I'm going to every surface, and I'm doing it.
Okay, so you do that.
That'd be
roll
six-
roll
six,
5 more.
5.
5 more.
That's a 20. No, that's an 18. No, 19.
Check.
19.
Check.
6 plus 13.
Check.
9.
Nope.
Crit fail.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So whenever you do that, crit fail, you see the entire room just like
Reset.
boom, and
Oh god!
The wall Hawthorn was kicking is now just.
yeah, the walls that you
Thump.
were seeing no longer are there.
Oh no.
And you now are falling into void. The
God
light,
damn it,
the light
Derek.
is falling with you, and the sign is still there.
Hey, let's try void.
1, 2, 3, void!
The walls are made of screams!
Is that a 1 or a
No, that's a
7?
7.
Okay,
Seven.
big.
I'm just rolling stuff. Don't worry.
We're just fallen?
Hmm?
Can I return and
Hawthorn
grab the light
just-
source?
Yeah.
Is it still, like, different for everyone?
Yeah, you now have an icy light source.
Oh, is that different for everyone still?
I'll go and
You
take off
didn't
my
do it on
blind.
the-
I'll go
You
and
were
take
doing it on
off
the
the
walls.
blindfold
If I
now.
try and hover, like, they just keep falling away from me?
No, they're falling. You're just like there. So you're not like falling. They're like.
Hawthorn's just like, I've been
You're
here
I'm
stable.
before.
going to also try and grab the light source.
Okay.
If I can.
Everybody
You
put their
grab
hand
the
on
light.
them.
Yeah, everyone grabs the light source. You are now trying to carry them, basically. So make a strength.
Hawthorn just
Or-
grabs,
just
Hawthorn
touching
grabs
it for
onto
no
your
reason.
foot. Hawthorn
Well,
grabs
they
onto your
you can
foot.
touch it if you want.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
we
But
were
if you're
touching
grabbing
it.
it, then
I'm
it would
trying
be
to
like
touch it to see if, like,
Okay.
oh, in my mind, for some reason, Kuda was hovering because of the light source.
No, so you touch it, nothing happens.
Everybody touch it. I
I'm
don't know
grabbing
why,
onto
just touch it.
Kuda's foot.
Why are you grabbing onto my
Make
foot?
an athletics check.
Okay.
Athletic.
I cast grease.
Oh no! falling, so.
18.
18.
We'll be
Start
falling
flailing as well. You
while
start, like,
prone.
You start like falling essentially.
Let
No,
go
it's
of
greasy.
me!
If I let go, I'm falling.
You're
Well,
falling
I
already.
don't need to be falling too!
This is only because I crit fail.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, let's
I'm
ask for
gonna
another
eat
hint.
the light source.
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh my god!
This is where we all die.
Kuda becomes a god.
Kuda just ascends.
Why did you
Come
roll
on,
like
you get?
6.
6. You take 13 frost damage as the light essentially explodes inside of your gut.
Oh my god.
So you just see Kuda.
And then just frost comes out.
Just flailing.
Woo!
Careful.
Thanks.
Kuda gets 13 points of healing
Twig's basket is okay.
as I just slap Kuda awake.
Devils.
No, you're good.
Alright.
It was like just a tiny bit.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Cool.
Just
Wait.
enough to make my dice kit. a little
What's
bit
happening now?
13
We're
HP
just
recovered.
falling.
It's just dark, isn't it?
And we're falling.
It's
There's
just
no,
void.
there's no
Okay,
way we're
everyone,
There's,
there's
Hit
void.
on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hit!
Everyone make a wisdom save.
Is that 13 damage you healed her?
I-
Healed him?
13.
10.
Yes.
Yay, you saved.
22.
21.
Alright. Who got the lowest?
I got 10.
You got 10?
Yeah.
Alright. You take 0 damage, but
Yay.
in a
Oh,
loud
fuck.
voice, you hear,
Sword down in the same hand.
"You must answer aloud in unison." And then on
Allowed
the
in unison.
And then on the sign, another, the glyph. Changes color. What material is this room?
Oh!
I hate you.
God
3,
damn
2,
it.
1.
What material is this room?
Thud! You hit the ground on another room.
I'm on Lionel.
On another room.
I'm imagining Kuda lands on top of
So,
me.
thud! You land in another room. You all
I use
take.
one-
Does the ground appear?
You broke my
I've been using
Jeremiah.
Lionel to like.
Does the ground appear immediately, or is there time for like a reactionary action of sorts?
It's pretty much immediate.
All right.
What would you use your reaction to do?
I guess it wouldn't be like reaction speed, but try to cast just expend some magic because I've got a skill that lets me essentially
Hover.
like get 10 feet of flight speed real quick after casting a first level spell, or first or higher level spell.
Do you have any reaction first level spells?
I do not
have
think
shield.
so actually.
But shield is only whenever you take damage.
But shield's a reaction.
That's
Shield
you
is
could- you
the
could probably
only
do that.
reaction
You
speed.
could convince me of
reaction
that.
spell.
Do you
Yeah,
have
Like
shield?
one of the very few.
I do not. I don't have any reaction speed things.
Okay, then no, you would not be able
I
to.
shouted this earlier,
So
but
you
when we
won't
started
take,
panicking, I grabbed onto Lionel to
Yeah.
like float, sort of like he's
That's
telling
how
us
much did
to
you get
move
healed
on.
with
that? You have a fly speed. You were unconscious and then got back to consciousness.
How much did you heal?
Did you let go of
Acrobatics
her,
check?
or
Yeah.
okay?
As soon as they
So
went
then
unconscious, I just.
Would you have started to fly again as soon as? Okay, so then you don't take this. Everyone else
Acrobatics
takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
I'm still
I'm
alive.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
You're not.
You're not.
You have, you
I
have,
have
a-
8 hit points left.
you have 4 hit points total.
I have 8 hit
Oh,
points
so you're
left,
not.
and I did
No.
So you're not
9.
dead. You're not.
Right, you're not.
You're not.
You're
I'm
unconscious.
not.
Dead.
You're unconscious.
There's a big difference
difference.
between dead and not.
Last spell slot, cure wounds.
Alrighty. You are now
Hawthorn
in a
dies
hallway.
You're at 6 health because I rolled a 1.
Yay.
You are now in a hallway, and we'll say this is the hallway for sake of me not drawing more.
Okay.
You're in a hallway
Oh,
with a door in the end of it.
better remind me to
And
use
then-
that damn dagger.
Stairs here.
Just
y'all are
don't
there.
stab me.
So
Did you negate the hit point damage?
I negated damage. Yes.
Alright.
I have Lionel to break falls.
Lionel broke his fall.
Did Lionel take damage?
No, because Lionel had. I just
He's
grab on the
hovering.
help. Lionel can't carry me if I'm not reduced, but he can break. He can slow me down.
But you are reduced.
I am actually.
Yeah, you're still tiny.
Cool.
Tiny
So you are
character.
in a hallway.
Actually,
and
that
it is
might have faded by
6:17.
now.
We have time.
Don't worry about it. What?
I was talking to
Talking to
He's talking
Cuatro.
about if he was reduced or not.
Okay, so we have time for this last thing. I can try and make it quick, or I can make it longer and more meaningful. Y'all's call. If I make it longer and meaningful,
Fuck it, I'll just message, be like, hey, I'm gonna be a little late.
this would be more story stuff to do with the quest, so it would probably be stuff that Hawthorn would be like.
I would
fuck
like
that.
to be here.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're just not gonna go?
So
I'm confused on what's
I'll
going
go
on.
in a moment. Just go.
So Barracuda.
It's
There's a
essentially
long
like
version.
she'll be here for the long version.
I'm going to lead the charge because I feel like I have the most hit points right now.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm at 2.
I'm at
2,
10.
13, 10, 6. Okay, yeah, I'm leading the charge. I'm gonna kick the door open.
Okay, you kick the door open. And I gotta open up the thing.
Get up, you big baby. That was out of character.
She just grumbles and like sits up like, my
I'm
everything.
gonna do a really rough sketch, just because I don't have to pull it up on my computer. There's a door there. Sorry to the audio people, you probably just heard me kick the thing.
It's alright, I can move it a little bit.
Sorry to
So-
the audio people, you don't see any of this map right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also don't see any of the map right now. That's less of an issue though, because you signed on to watch a podcast essentially. So,
Yeah.
so if you have problems with me not like if you have problems with not being able to see the maps, then like I don't know why you're here in the first place. just being honest.
Go watch Critical Role.
Yep.
At least you can see the maps on Critical Role though.
I appreciate you. I'm glad that you're watching, but like
Uh-oh, is that a pit?
Why did you come for the maps?
Is that the pit?
Yeah.
Is that a pit?
it is not a
Nah,
pit.
they came for Pyro's art.
There are windows here because I don't want to have to deal with the light. Here, 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 and here.
Positive that's not a pit?
And that sheds bright light here.
The whole room's fucking lit up. No, don't worry about it.
It sheds dim light
Oh, that is actually excellent.
Blue
here,
dim light.
and then it sheds no light here. So if
For
you
reference for the people like listening in,
Wait.
it's basically light all around the room except for in the middle.
I'm the
Think
only
a-
person with
think a
dark
target.
vision, right?
Hmm?
I'm the only person with dark vision.
anyone have dark vision except for Barracuda?
Oh. I
Those
don't
goggles.
know.
Goggles?
Oh, I've got Tabaxi of dark vision.
Do they?
How
I've
far?
got-
How far?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Oh yeah, we do.
Uh,
We have 60-foot dark vision.
If I was like
Hey.
an owl, Aarakocra, I would have argued for dark vision, but I'm not, so.
Nope, you're
You're
an
an
osprey.
osprey.
Just
Ospreys
because
are bigger-
just
bigger
because it doesn't make sense, but it'll make sense. I'm gonna
It's an
say
actual darkness, isn't it?
I'm gonna say that 30 feet is.
Yeah, didn't you say every like inch is 5 feet?
I'm gonna say that.
Something else.
You
I'm gonna
said
say that every
is
inch is 10 feet for this room, just because I don't have to draw it bigger.
That's fair.
So your dark vision, essentially with your dark vision, you can see to here, but it doesn't matter because the only thing that it affects is like what you can see story-wise and gameplay-wise.
Poor
You just
Henrietta.
You two, you
Get
three
fucked.
just won't have to make like checks or anything like that.
Alright.
Kuda and Henrietta, whenever you're moving through the darkness, dim light, you will have to make a check, an acrobatics check or a dex save, depending on how you're moving.
Can I light a
The
torch?
one thing my fucking
Yes.
cat abilities
Okay,
do
because
is
I
dark
have like the
vision.
Explorer's Pack, and I think that's something in there.
Okay, then yeah, you got that.
Or,
now everyone can see. Cool.
Actually,
Ruin my map, why don't you?
I'll be like,
Listen,
I'll
man.
be like, Kuda, high five,
Pretty much everyone's already died.
What? Why?
high five,
Oh, you've got the light cantrip, don't you?
and now make a dex save. You can choose to fail this. It's a good thing.
13?
You're now glowing.
What?
You glow
What do
now.
Wait, what did you.
Okay, so never mind. We ignore all of this.
All
of that.
Just
It's all bright.
We have
Everyone can
What's
see.
We have 2 extra light sources
What's.
now.
What's.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
glow.
in the center of the room is a man. There's a bunch. Okay, that's just gonna happen. There's a bunch of
He's off me,
furniture and scraps of wood and stuff in the room, casting shadows. Although you can see into the shadows, there are things that he can hide around. And I will make this by saying
I have a feeling we're about to make an initiative roll.
Is a torch a light weapon?
The torch a light weapon.
I mean, it sheds light.
that went
You
way
can-
further than I meant it to.
I think torches count as an improvised fire weapon.
Okay.
Alright, so there's that shape. And then there. So there's a big piece of thing there, there's a thing there, there's a thing there. So there's just rubble all around this. And rubble here. And rubble here. So you can see around the rubble here. There's a line of sight. There's a man there who, as you enter the room...
And like signaling y'all to come forward.
Oh, dang.
Oh. Maybe if I found out a melee character.
I did not write down the speech. Do I have to speak from my phone?
Uh-oh, speech. It's a BBEG.
Or a
It's a
BBEG
BBEG.
minion.
I think it's
BBEG.
I think it's just the bad guy of this dungeon.
Big bad boy.
Big bad boy.
2 HP.
Big bad person.
I'm not a virgin.
Yeah, you
Not
stay
my
the
love
fuck away.
interest in that other campaign.
Like Witch Bolt. Just Witch Bolt.
Yeah, which bolt?
Oh, and do I have a dex weapon?
I have a dagger that I can
You've
heal
got your
myself.
crossbow.
I'm currently the only person
You
that has
have
the
the
help
front
the
dagger?
front line.
I have
Well-
all of them are 4 daggers at this point because he touched all of them.
Oh no.
Well, sad news. I don't have the monologue anymore, so let's wing it. The man essentially sees you and goes,
Hey, you have a short sword.
"Fuck. I meant for that to give me a little bit more time. I was hoping to escape before you got here. However, I will say, I know what's about to happen. I know that we have to fight. I just want to say 2 things
Me
before
too.
we get into it. First, before you fight me, I want you to know that that is my son. The story here is complicated and messy. I don't blame you if you tune me out or don't even care. You are mercenaries after all, I assume.
Would we
We're not
slowly...
We're not
Just
here
here.
with what's her face.
We're just here because we heard there's a lost kid and we're good Samaritans.
I'm
Well,
here
maybe
because
this
you
changes
chuckle
it.
thumb.
Maybe this changes it. I went out and joined a thieves guild shortly after being married. I went and got in with some pretty bad characters.
Fun?
Got in with some pretty bad characters. Wasn't good. It was not good.
I'm assuming we're like slowly walking into the room at this
I
point.
borrowed some money to get out of it. I paid off all my dues and all my debts. And then, shortly after I got a job, paid off what I thought was my loan. And so I paid it off, and came back home. We had a kid. Baymo.
Is there a kid in this fucking room?
No. Not that you can see, at least. Baymo.
The kid's probably hiding somewhere.
Uh,
I have my
I-
crossbow and a short sword.
came back. I came back to have the kid. I started raising him. Shortly after he was born, assassin came after me. Apparently, the person I borrowed money from didn't think that I had fully paid them back. Wanted like continuous income from me, essentially. Nothing I gave him was going to be enough. So I went undercover. I took what I knew from the Thieves Guild, tracked him down, and I'm not proud of it, but I got rid of him. I wanted my son to be safe. I wanted my parents to be safe. Wanted us to be safe. So I got rid of him. Came back to home. Been like 2 months now. And my wife said she had found out what I had done. I had gone and borrowed money in that as part of a thieves guild. And she didn't want me anywhere near her or the son again. Ever. Or she'd call the town guard. Now, haven't done anything to this town, so I wouldn't get arrested if town guard came, but for the interest of Bamo, I left with the understanding that I'd be able to visit at some point. And as of last year, I was told that I couldn't visit anymore. She just had decided, up and out of nowhere, that I couldn't see my son.
So it's a custody battle?
I was very angry about it, so I came, had some harsh words with her. Bamo saw me and came out and asked to leave. I don't know what it's like in the house, because I'm not there, obviously. But I suspect something. I just want what's safe for my son. I'm trying to take him away to be safe. I had to wear a disguise so that she wouldn't know it was me. And saved up like a good 7 months or so. That's why it was so long ago that I visited and saw that. I saved up for like 7 months to get these illusions, hoping that it would buy me enough time that I could get him, get to this tower, bunker down. Night comes. I have stalled long enough that I could leave while y'all were still trapped in there. And I could
Where do you get the
go
sword
off to
from?
the sun.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm not quite buying it, but I'm trying to like.
Hawthorn.
Natural 20.
He is not
21.
about any of this.
Oh.
Okay, guys, I think
Yeah.
it's time to play Ace Attorney. Which one is man custody
Objection!
back?
And so he says, I care about my son. I understand if you've got a higher duty to fulfill
Listen,
or whatever.
Hawthorn,
but-
Hawthorn like kind of walks out and she's just like, we don't give a shit about what you or your boy are doing. We came here to make sure he's okay, or at least they did. They dragged me along. We have a ship that's probably gonna leave in 5 fucking minutes. You're going to tell us how to get the fuck out of here.
There's the door. You just go down the stairs. It's just right out.
Thank you. She fucking leaves.
Okay.
As Hawthorne starts walking around, I'll be like, you need any help with like custody or anything?
I can, honestly, I thought that you were going to fight and that I would have to
I could
fight with all of my strength to hopefully live. So,
what is your son? Is he around?
yeah, he's here. I'm not sure if,
His mother.
are you saying that, like, if he's okay and he wants to go with me, you'd let us just go?
Can we like see him?
We just need to see him.
If he's
Seven.
okay, can we go? I don't want you trying to steal
Yeah.
my son.
No, I'm not gonna.
What
I
are we
don't
gonna
care
do with
about
the kid?
I don't care about that, Lassie. I'm
Awesome.
I'm
Okay,
here.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
only here because the kid was. I was told that some.
If you're trying to deceive him, make a deception check. If you're not, then...
I'm not trying to.
Okay, then yeah,
I just want to
hit-
see the kid.
So then he walks over to here, opens the closet. A little. This man is a human. The kid that comes out. The wife is Elvish, by the way. The lady's Elvish.
Oh,
The kid that comes out is half elf. Plausible. Could be the kid. Could be like his kid. That's believable. Half elf comes out and goes. Hi, Dad. Are we going? Who are they?
Hey, look at him.
Hey.
I just have one question for you.
He's like 6 or 7.
Who's nicer to you, Mom or
I came
Daddy?
all this fucking way for these
Well, Dad's not been here for a while, but
How's Mommy? She okay?
she
Does she?
feeds me and I fall.
You fall.
He looks very uncomfortable and scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This bitch is going to
Decision
jail.
made.
Decision made. I'll be like, if you want to stay on the island, I'm probably about to prove that your wife was abusive and you'll probably get custody.
He goes, I don't want to be any part of that.
Did
Okay,
any
well,
of you
she's
hear
still
the
gonna
part
suffer
where
the
Hawthorn
consequences.
said our
If I
ship's
can keep my
probably
son,
going to
I just
leave
wanna
in
go.
5 minutes?
Okay, you can leave and,
Good luck, man.
your wife is probably going to face some repercussions for what she did.
He is like shocked. He's like totally confused
Hawthorn
at
just
why you're
peeks
just
back in
letting
the
him
window
go.
and goes, F tags can't be parked for more than 5 fucking minutes. We need to go.
That crow's
she's
taking
gotta-
a nap.
He thanks you a bunch.
Remember,
and
we found out that the crow was there for
offers
like
you-
hours.
He offers you a small pouch and goes, "It's not much, but
Thank you.
if you can make sure that like there's no one else coming after me,
Ah.
Nah,
Bruh,
don't
she
worry
can't
about
follow you
it.
from jail.
awesome. Okay, then yeah,
Or 6 feet under.
this is as much as this is the least that I can do."
Oh yeah, Barragur's the one that's violent and like shoot first. I'm
He's like, this
let's
is the least that I
prosecute her
can
like
do,
the full
but it's
extent
at
of the
least
law.
something.
You're like, or murder.
That's what the full
He's like,
extent
"This
of
is
the
least
law
that I can
is.
do, but it's at least
Oh,
something."
you're talking about
Gives
like,
you a small
I
pouch.
thought you're like, let's go shank her in her sleep. Not like she's gonna get a capital
Death penalty.
punishment for
Oh,
beating
she's
a
gonna
kid.
get shanked in her sleep, but it's okay.
So yeah, he gives you a small pouch.
Chaotic neutral.
The kid and him
No.
walk happily and like he tries to like carefully walk ahead of
I'm
you. So
gonna
that
hand him like one of my like dancing teddy bears. Like, yeah, for you kid.
Hawthorn just
The kid
did
loves
not
it.
have a good time.
The kid's,
we
like,
are getting
super
the
stoked.
fuck
Okay,
out.
you can tell the kid doesn't really have many toys with him. Like
Yes.
it was a very packed, very rushed pack.
Yeah.
It was basically anything the dad had.
How much gold did he give me?
He gave you 15 gold
Oh.
and a ring.
I'll take
A
the ring.
ring.
I'll take the ring and I'll throw the gold back to him.
Barragur.
He catches the bag and is like, "Thanks."
It's 50. I have more than. Trust me, it's fine. And then I'm gonna
And
say,
then,
this guy needs to go make a home with his kid.
I need to
yeah,
eat
thank you.
food.
And then he
I can pay for your
he
food.
and the kid.
Here, I'll give each of y'all 5 gold.
He and the
Compensation.
kid will bolt down the hallway.
They're
Hawthorn doesn't
going.
give
It's
a
like
shit. She wants out.
it's like
Okay.
okay.
This
Let's
way.
follow Hawthorn then.
They pass you like real quick.
All right.
So, yeah,
Okay.
You get a ring.
Let's get out of here then.
Yeah, so I'm
You go
just
back to
gonna
the ship?
identify it as we go down. I also, real quick, I want to stop by that lady's house.
Do we have time?
Probably.
You sure it's actually the
gone.
lady
Hawthorns, make sure
yourself?
they don't leave.
You get your.
I'll
I'll
be
do
fall-
what I can.
You get your stone.
Gale will be following
Oh
Hawthorn.
yeah, I got it.
This lady needs to be punished for what she did.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the
Ready
house.
your truth bullets.
I'm going to the house and I am immediately searching for proof that she abused this kid.
I mean, what's that gonna look like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Just like evidence, just evidence that this kid wasn't treated
She
as well.
feeds me
Like,
and
what's
then
it- what's-
I fall,
what's his
so
room look
probably
like?
Yeah, what's his
poison.
room look like?
His room.
The-
He knows
like,
accounts.
Can I find like evidence of like blood, like from him being like thrown
Make
or
a
something?
stealth check to try and search her house.
Stealth check?
Yeah, because unless you're just gonna walk in there while
Can
like
I
everyone
walk with
sees
it?
you walk in there.
Oh, okay.
So just make a stealth check.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Hawthorn said,
You
I
get
already had a
10,
panic attack
You
today.
get in
I'm out."
and then
I-
you walk in and she's like in the living room.
But, ma'am, I think the man that stole your son, he was in your house, so I need to search the whole house.
Make a persuasion check
Persuasion?
or deception. Your choice.
Probably deception.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
13.
13. Okay. Where's the dice? There's my dice.
that
You
it?
you pass. He's like,
Yay.
okay. Make an investigation check.
That's 18.
Kid's room is like pristine condition, like
She expected someone to come in.
it's perfectly clean.
No,
Who cleaned up
she
a
walks
murder
in
scene
after
again?
you and says, there was a little bit of blood that I cleaned up. I'm scared that like the guy might have."
I just
Hurt
look
him.
at her like,
And
oh,
she begins to
you
like.
wiped the crime scene.
She begins to cry a little bit as she's doing that. Make a insight check. 8. Yeah, she looks really upset, and it looks like she really thinks that he might have, like the guy might have hurt
Except
the
for the
kid.
fact that I don't believe her.
Is
Yeah.
Without
has
it.
everyone gone with, or is this just?
You two were with
I'm
me.
at the
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah.
So, just who don't want
Oh,
to
yeah, by
Gale
the way-
followed. Yeah, Gale followed Hawthorn.
By the way,
and
has
so-
the ship left?
No.
Good.
No, the
18.
18 to what?
Insight.
To check on her.
Yeah.
She is 100% faking.
Curtis just gonna stand over her and like look at her like,
She pretends to cry harder.
shut the fuck up!
She immediately stops and is like scared.
I'm gonna grab her by like the chin. Look at me!
Hey, I have a question. Why does your kid
Wait,
follow?
so-
I'm like grabbing her.
Why did your kid fall
I turn
a
her
lot?
chin to like look at him.
Huh?
Why did your kid fall a lot, apparently?
What?
You feed him and he falls?
You feed him and he falls.
She goes, I don't know what you're talking about.
I go
and
and
it's
look?
like believable.
Could just
Well,
be.
Can I go and look in like the
Yeah, I'm gonna
kitchen or
continue-
whatever for
I'm gonna
anything
continue
dangerous
like
or
my
poisonous?
search for like suspicious things like that she's covering something up.
I got a 3.
Tell me why
find
your
nothing.
kid doesn't want to
Find
come
a
back
crumb on
to
the
you.
floor.
That I have a
He hasn't seen Is it his father? His father hasn't been here in like 3 years.
21.
No, it's not his father, you dumb bitch.
Well, I don't know why he wouldn't want to come back with me.
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. You have some explaining
Well, I
to
should
do.
be asking you. I don't know why.
Because you're his mother.
Yeah, I love him.
Insight check.
That's a hard lie.
Oh.
It's a hard lie.
Oh.
She's
Kuda
not
like
here. about
leans in and like narrows his eyes. He's like,
Do
do you think I'm stupid?
Does a 22 find any evidence?
it.
I'm still looking.
22 find any evidence? There's not evidence as far as you can tell. Like
It's
genuinely out
evidence
of
enough.
DM mode.
I know,
Like
I'm
I
trying.
don't know what evidence there would be.
Oh, hold on.
No,
a moment.
Kuda's just
Really,
gonna.
the abuse is evidence of abuse is found on the abusee.
Yeah. So like you
it's
didn't check the
evidence
kid.
enough that she cleaned
I'm like
the
also like
crime
looking
scene.
for like
Not
signs
necessarily.
of like.
She could have just actually like straight up cleaned blood off the floor.
Yes,
just,
which
like,
is
which
is
suspicious
suspicious.
because
But I'm
It's
also
You're
a
not
peasant
supposed
whose
to-
child just got attacked. She has to
You're
do
not-
something.
well, I'm
to keep
also
busy.
okay. Well, I'm also looking for like signs that like maybe she threw the kid in the furniture, and I can like find evidence like the furniture's like
dented
scratched
or-
like the
Hold
the
on.
floor and stuff.
Who
like
are you?
She's the. I don't know what the question.
she's the
would-
mom.
To the mom.
The mom would. Let's
What's
roll
her
an
name?
intelligence check. That'd be
16
that'd be
plus
a
I
14.
get to
The-
18.
The mom, not you. I was
Oh,
saying the
okay.
mom does. The mom would just go. I'm. Mary.
Yeah, it's the lady that. It's the mom. The bitch apparently.
Are you really though?
Yeah.
Wait, are
Yes?
you assuming like she's like a
I
doppelganger?
don't.
could
I don't know what.
be.
I don't know what you're asking, but yes, I'm Mary.
I'm okay. Just because she's
I
like.
have the deed. If you want to, like, to prove that
The
I'm
deed
her,
to. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the deed
to
to
Mary,
the child. I was like,
or
what
to,
the
to the house.
fuck?
No, I have the birth certificate for him.
the deed to marry.
Wait, you
I
try-
have the deed.
I don't think this is a doppelganger. I think this is just a terrible woman.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kuda's like still like
Oh yeah.
to the point where
That's
like
what
it's
those
gonna
rules
form
are, trying
a
to figure out
bruise.
how to deal with you, and she still has no clue.
You have two choices.
Yeah.
Things can be easy for you.
I would like that.
Farrah's just looking up like what?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't have anything here.
Oh, you have a well, we can make
I
do.
have some light acids.
Yeah.
Please, not this again.
I have
Or you can
Your alignment's gonna shift.
no, like Barracuda's like,
or you
like,
can
oh, why are you
forget
asking me
that
to?
any of this ever you can forget any of this ever happened and never pursue your son again, and your life will be easy for the rest of your life and you won't have to deal with him. Or you can continue being a little bitch and face the repercussions.
Is this an intimidation check?
No, this is a morality die.
I was thinking like Cuda.
Ooh. Morality die. So she goes. She looks at you. What are your? Are you trying to hide your intentions at all, or are you like clearly showing your intentions?
I'm pretty clearly showing my attention. Kuda's just like
So if
this is the
so
most pissed you guys have
intentional
probably ever
intentions.
seen Kuda.
If she says like, I don't care about the kid, I won't pursue the kid, he's free to go. If
Kuda
she
will just
says
let her
this,
go.
She says that. She says,
Like
you know. Okay. I won't follow.
Insight
Check.
check.
I won't follow.
Is that it? No, that is nothing.
24.
That's a hard truth she's saying.
She means that?
Yes.
Ah, what? She meant it.
She's
still
upset
don't
not
like
to have
you.
control of the kid anymore, but
Also,
it's like
You're a
losing
shite
an
human
object
being.
to her.
well, what am I saying? You're an elf. I want to point out, every elf
Kiddo
I
lets
met
her go and just
was
like
that.
storms out the door.
Actually, no, that's one of the worst elves I met. I'm walking out the door too, like.
Okay, cool.
I think she just got a bit of a scare. Or maybe
Yeah,
not a scare, but yeah, a scare.
Also, we should probably leave town.
Yeah, we should probably leave town.
Maybe not probably. The answer is definitely yes.
Okay, and we're going to the ship, and we're like, I'm gonna find Pinky. Like, is your captain ready to go?
Not yet.
Ah, where is he?
Otherwise, he'd be here. Ship leaves when the ship leaves.
Anyone seen that? Anyone seen
I
that?
did,
Kenku?
but-
Ship leaves
You're not
when
getting
the
them
guard
down.
comes.
The ship leaves when the ship leaves.
Okay, I'm gonna go down. And I'm
Guard
gonna,
here or not, if the captain doesn't want to leave, the captain doesn't leave.
I'm gonna go down deck and I'm gonna work on Kuda's spear some more.
And he's just like scrubbing the deck.
You've got your
We're
stuff.
just gonna chill in the crow's
Hawthorn's got the stuff she left on the boat back.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna go back to working on Kuda's spear.
You don't want to identify the ring.
Oh, I'm gonna identify the ring too, but that takes 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
Hawthorn's just gonna
Well,
relish
we
in the fact that
technically
she's
have
not
that.
in that fucking room
Right.
anymore. She's just like, I
So,
fucking hate everything about this place. We are leaving as soon as this fucking captain gets back here.
Oh yeah, how?
What an ugly
Gale's gonna
son.
try to go console Hawthorn again unless she reacts negatively again. How does she react?
It is 6.
Hawthorn just kind of. She tries to like brush you off as like, it's none of your business. It's none of your business.
what? Does
If
the
you
ring
so
do?
insist.
It is called
If
It's
you wanna-
not.
favorite magic item here, by the way.
If
What?
you want to talk
Favorite
or
magic item
vent,
here.
Oh,
by
is
the
this
way.
all
This is
available?
it.
Oh, is
Uh,
Bob talking to me again?
Just letting you
Yes,
know.
Bob is talking to you again.
Hi, Bob.
Hi. I don't know what that was. That
She
was
seems like
weird.
Oh,
Real
more
uncomfortable for
venomous
me.
than
Sorry,
she's,
Bob, there's this,
kind of
like-
been
There was
towards
no
you.
okay.
sauce.
Well,
What
we
do you
went
got
into
there?
we went into a thing
Like,
and
the,
then she.
the moment you
Yeah.
came up there, she was like kind of just
Yeah.
chilling,
You're a
but
weird-
then you started
you're a weird-
mentioning
yeah,
stuff, and she
piece
was
of
just
Sorry,
like,
man. We weren't
You
expecting that.
you see
No.
and understand like the
the
absolute
moment you
horror
mentioned
he
it, she
has
was, like,
of like
Ah.
I
directly
experienced
venomous
that.
towards you.
Oh,
Just don't think
Well,
about
Can I
it. You're
make
back
a
now.
Can I make a check to see if like
Well,
we could like trap a soul?
just
from
know I
it?
hope the best
So Bob
for you.
can always.
And then we'll
work.
go ahead. I know
Yeah.
you want your time.
Can I
so
make it
I
like a
know-
check to see
I
if
hope
I
the
bet
best
you
for
would
Would be
you.
an
I'll go ahead
Arcana
and walk
check
out.
to see if it's possible.
She doesn't like do anything. She just
12
lets you.
plus 7 is a
That's fine.
19.
19. It might be possible. It would be very difficult, and
At
it would be
Current
pretty
Barracuda will
hard.
have a hard time with it.
Yeah, current Barracuda would have a hard time with it.
Okay.
So what's the ring?
So the ring is called a Ring of the Mimic.
Oh.
It's my favorite magic item that I've seen so far. I haven't been able to use it, so I'm excited. for
Currently,
you to do it.
only I know what it does.
This ring, when equipped, requires attunement.
Coleman Drive Northwest toward Lamar Avenue Northwest.
If anyone wants to come crash my other session.
Requires attunement. Once per day, it allows you to do one of the following actions. Option 1. Imbue an item with a random magical effect related to some small-sized item you sacrifice to this ring. The ring has a mouth on it that will open up and
You just reduce like
essentially
an-
python and then dissolve and absorb the item you
And what
give
does
to
this
it.
do?
Gives a small random magical effect
You can
related
turn
to
into
the
a
item.
fly.
So, for instance, the ring allows you to take a short sword and a
GPS signal lost.
whetstone. You sacrifice the
Yeah,
whetstone
not
to the
Pyro.
ring,
Yeah, I'm
and the
heading
ring will
Alright, see you around.
dissolve it
Bye.
and then
I'll see you in the rope
kind of-
channel.
put the
Yeah.
energy into the short sword. As an action, you can do that. And the short sword might gain +1 to hit, or something like that,
For a little bit.
for the whetstone. Or it might gain +1 to damage, or it might gain the ability to be a whetstone for other things, kind of like the chef's knives, like.
So
Something
it's
like that.
completely random.
It's something's a random magical effect. If you were to sacrifice it a torch, maybe it does fire damage now. Maybe it just does an extra like +1 fire damage. Maybe if it strikes stone, it'll catch fire. It just depends on the item you give to it. Or option 2, once per day allows you to do one of the following options. Option 1. Option 2, Cause an item of small or medium size to become alive as a mimicked item, and be able to attack, guard, bite, and all the regular mimic actions. The mimicked item that you've created does not obey your commands, but is not aggressive to you initially. If attacked, the item will defend itself no matter whether it's you or not.
Mimic fruit, mimic fruit.
If you wish to place some item within the container you wish to mimic, or wait, if you wish to, you can place an item inside of the container, and that will create an actual mimic.
Wait.
We can make a mimic.
How long does the fake mimic last? Or is it just
It's
indefinite?
Indefinite.
Infinite mini mimics.
I'm attuning to this immediately.
No.
This is mine.
This is why this is a
This is
milestone
mine.
leveling campaign and not just XP, because we could just infinitely create mimics. It
But
would
you
take
wouldn't
a long time, but...
You wouldn't gain experience
Oh.
from killing them,
Okay.
What about if I made
though.
a
Is
real?
what I would rule.
Okay.
So, what?
What if I made it into a real mimic?
Still no.
Okay.
Could
And then I'm gonna go find a pineapple.
Kuda's like probably not gonna be interested right now. He's just sitting like at the bow of the ship, like
No, I'm
Fuming.
not. I'm actually not gonna turn the pineapple into a mimic. I'm trying to cheer Kuda up.
yeah. He's just like fuming right now because he's just like
Insight.
he's like kids. He's
I
like
normally prank
purposefully
Hawthorn.
hurting a kid.
True.
Is just like
And pranking Hawthorn now sounds like a recipe for death.
Yeah.
Oh.
he was when he heard the kid was missing. He was on board. When he like went through everything, he was like, gotta get to the kid. And then found out his mother
Okay,
was abusive. He was like, I'm gonna kill
hey,
that kid. But not really. But like
Even or odd?
Odd.
Good.
I like.
What?
Oh, are you still recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's still going. Because, like, we're still essentially like,
Okay.
ending the session or
Yeah.
whatever.
Let's hope that does something good.
I like playing Kuda as just like this really happy.
So yeah, I'm gonna go find a pineapple and
and you're like,
and I'm gonna give
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It
give
just
Kuda.
snaps out of nowhere.
I'm gonna give Kuda a pineapple. Like, here, cheer you up, bloody.
Thanks, Burger.
And then I'm gonna be like, hey Kuda, come with me. I want to show you something.
What?
And I'm gonna bring Kuda like to the room that only I actually sleep in now. I'm gonna shut the door, and then I'm gonna grab. I'm just gonna grab a hammer, and I'm gonna touch it to the ring, and then it like grows a mouth and a tongue. It's like, look. I'm gonna set it down and it starts moving,
Is it eating?
and then I'm gonna like.
You make what item?
I'm gonna make like a little one of my. I have a bunch of hammers, so I'm just gonna make a hammer into a mimic.
Okay, so the hammer.
This is what it made me think of.
But
The Aztec movie, I am depressed. Suddenly, pineapples.
oh yes,
What does it do?
it's a mimic. I'm gonna
Okay,
pick
just gonna
up.
try and pick it up.
As you reach down to pick it up,
It starts familiar to anyone but me.
as
Oh,
you
it's
start
not
to
in
pick it
front
up,
of me. It's just
uh,
doesn't give a shit about me. Can you send me like the item stat block or something?
hold on.
If you have one.
I still have to figure out how it's
Okay.
gonna work. But essentially, as you reach to pick it up,
No, don't pick it up.
it's gonna like reach out, like one of the hammerhead tusks is gonna go and like try and like swat your hand, and will miss, and you'll just grab the hammer.
Just like
It's like flailing, trying to escape.
Is there a way that I can turn off one of these mimics?
Killing it.
Okay, well that hammer's just alive now.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take like a little small.
I never said that you got the item back, by the way.
I know that's why I use something disposable, like one
Okay,
of those
cool.
like does the hammers I have.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna make like a little crate,
Mhm.
like a little hand crate,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna stick copper in it.
Make a strength check for me, by the way. You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna put a copper in this
And what?
box, in the box that I just like threw together like a little box,
A little wooden box. Okay.
and it like opens and shuts,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna like shut it,
12.
and it has like a
It
little.
rips out and like bites
Ow!
down onto your hand. You take.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Are you using an actual
Yeah,
limit stat
you
block?
take.
Is that an, What did you?
You take.
I swear to God, if this knocks Kuda.
She's got 13 health.
Okay, good.
So
You take 6
Whoa!
piercing damage.
Ooh. Kuda's hand is just
As
bleeding
the
everywhere.
hammer's 2 teeth just shing
Oh God!
together.
He
I'm
like
gonna take it off
ripped
the
it
beat
up and
against
like
the floor to
throws
get it.
the rose like the hammer across the floor. He's like bleeding profusely from his hand. He's
Make
like,
a strength check to grab it and do that. Oh, you just taken just
that is a crit.
Does it
Hits
die
the
against
wall.
the wall, please?
hits
Please.
the wall.
Please tell me it dies.
It's a 8. Yeah, it dies.
Okay, good.
ow, that wasn't fun.
That didn't work out. I thought it would. That was way worse than I thought it'd be. You nearly bit your hand off.
The hammer is now a tattered hammer, by the way.
I don't care.
Dude,
Okay.
this is gonna go over there and kick the hammer with his foot like
You take,
dead.
You take
I think.
1 bludgeoning damage
Ah!
as you kick the hammer spike.
Kuda, let's just go get
Oh,
the
Kuda,
rose
it's just
now.
me and Kuda. Like, I'm like, Kuda, just lay it. I'm so sorry. And I go and get Kuda another pineapple. Like, that didn't go
Pineapple's
up.
It just
gonna hurt
went-
me
just went
too.
What? No.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take the box with the copper in it, and I'm gonna go find the captain's quarters.
You find the captain's quarters.
And then I'm gonna
Swap.
set it. Oh, I have thieves' tools.
Go for it. DC
Are you
18.
going to mimicify it and put it in?
Can it only be done once a day though?
Yeah, it can only be done once a day.
Well, that wasn't the real mimic one. That was like if you put something in a container and make
One
it.
of the actions can be done once a day.
Ah. Oh, then I'm not doing that today.
Today.
Well, can we just try chill for like a day and then like the next day like?
Excuse me, what?
I leave tomorrow at noon.
Oh, okay. Well, so then I take a nap. And then I take a long rest and then I wake up in the morning before the captain gets back and I'm trying to pick the locks.
It had
Make
teeth and a
make
tongue.
a
That's very
Dex proficiency.
concerning.
And it hits at me.
5. Oh, that's an
very
18.
concerning.
18, you did it.
Let's go
That's
to it
exactly
for a
the
while
DC.
now. I think you're tired.
I'm gonna
In
creep
the
it.
chamber is just it's a big battle map with like world map sort of thing with tons of landmarks and stuff on it. The entire route like drawn out on it. But I assume that Barracuda is not interested in any of it.
Well, no, like Barracuda's like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
understand what any of this means.
yeah, it's like super serious, like genuinely like he's been working in here. He hasn't just been sleeping.
I'm gonna put like a note.
But at the same time,
I'm gonna put a note that's not in my handwriting that says a gift.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna set it down next to the note, and as I let go, I'm gonna turn it into a mimic.
okay, it'll as soon as you create it.
You said it doesn't attack me, right?
No, not initially. If you attack it, it will.
Okay, and I'm like, I just go. Shh. I go back out.
It just kind of it's got like a place to open it, I assume.
Yeah, it has like a little latch.
Its latch opens up to teeth, and the teeth just like onto the table. A piece like bounces up, and it just and
I got no. I'm
there
gonna,
goes Mount. There goes Mount Saint.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna put it like way away from that.
Just don't.
Don't
It can
put it
move.
there.
Just kill it now. Why did you ever think mimics were a good idea?
Give it to the gnome.
It is now on like a table with like tankards and ale and stuff.
What's it gonna do?
This will only end
I want to
poorly.
point out, mimics don't eat items; they eat flesh. Mimics eat flesh. They're carnivorous.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw it like a sausage, pocket sausage.
Beef jerky.
Make a perception check for me.
Fuck.
It's not a mimic. What horror have you unleashed?
That's a 13.
It got a 14. It eats the sausage, lands, and then rolls like skitter roll, like with the cube, just bounce under a table.
You gave me too much power.
Cuatro, what have you done?
Do you want to try and find it?
I'll try and find it.
Look under the table.
Is
I
the
look
door
under the
just
table.
wide open?
There's about 6 boxes. All of them are motionless.
Well, I assume I know what the box looks like because I made the damn thing.
There are other boxes.
Oh, do I see the box I made?
They look pretty similar.
This one has.
Gotta poke him with sticks. Drag him out with sticks.
I'm gonna like
It's like getting catched up.
I'm gonna pull out my short sword and I'm gonna poke each box.
None of them respond.
Fuck. I'm gonna do. Can I like investigate the room, like looking
Yep.
for the box?
Get
Yep.
Henrietta to use the sword to stab all the boxes.
10. Go.
I'm gonna message. Which one of you three do I think? By the way, we've had a long rest
Yeah.
for this, so
So you're back to full health.
I don't want this secret getting out. I'm gonna message Kuda. Kuda, I need help.
What?
Come to the captain's quarters right now.
What are you doing in the captain's quarters?
Just help.
Kuda like gets up. He's like been laying or he's been lazing around all morning.
You
He's
took
like,
some pretty bad hits.
yeah, he's been like lazing around. He's still like sore. He like kind of like
So Kuda, you know the hammer?
you
I
made
was-
another one
This-
because I'm not touching it.
No. I need your help finding it. So this
What
one
do you
is.
mean you need help finding it? I
this
threw it at
one's
the
a
wall
box.
and it died. What?
This one's a box, and it got.
Does a 17 hit. From the corner of the room. Like, after she closes the door behind her, or after he closes the door behind him, just the box, just like onto your
There you go, we bugger.
onto your foot,
Slam it with the
and you
sword.
take
Oh god, that one is a D8.
max damage plus that's
You've got your cure wounds back.
16 damage.
Holy!
At this point,
11 of it is piercing damage.
At this point, I'm just missing a
5
toe.
of it- So 11 is piercing damage. 5 of it is acid damage.
At this
Oh
point,
god,
like,
I get
I'm-
his
It
action.
bites off your foot.
No, it's probably just like a toe.
I'm gonna just
Toe.
immediately like short sword like slam on it.
Rolled it.
What are you doing with that?
Trying to kill it. That's a. Let's see. My short sword is a +5, I think.
You have a plus.
No, +3.
Okay.
Oh, because I don't have proficiency in it. Yeah. So that's 15.
Does hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 4. What? How?
Why
What
you
CR
rolling-
is this mimic
Why
I
are
just
you
made?
rolling so many dice?
What CR is this mimic I just made? It's tiny. It's teeny.
I hope you didn't make a CR10 mimic, 'cause that would be horrifying. at this
Well,
moment.
when I yeeted it at the wall,
Yeah.
but that was a nat 20.
And that was also not a real mimic. That was a fake mimic. This one's
Oh.
real. This one's a mimic.
You did
That
how
was
much
a-
damage?
I 4.
4. Cool.
Oh, that was rolling hit points.
Yes.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick open the door and I'm gonna cast catapult on the mimic and shoot it into the water. By the way, there's no save for it to be catapulted because it's not supposed to come up on creatures. But yeah.
I'll let
'Cause
you do it. I'm not gonna make it a save for it.
I'm just and it gets yeeted 90 feet over the ocean like.
Kurta's like knelt
cool.
down examining the stump where one of his talons
And
was.
then I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna just cast. I'm gonna pump 2 cure wounds in you.
Ah!
So that's all my spell slots for the day. Again. That's 13, and that's 12.
Well, it's just like a stump now. He's like,
Oh no, it grows back because I put it back on and then like.
he's like,
So Gale.
he just lays down on the floor.
You just see a
Later,
box.
just
later
lays down on
yeah,
the
you
floor.
see a box just shoo, and then start floating in the water. And
Kurta's just
then,
laying on the
And
floor.
then Barracuda walks up and he just starts taking pot shots at it.
roll the hit.
Can mimics swim?
No, they're
Maybe
just
it can float.
Okay.
I'm saying it's like 20 feet out from the ship.
18.
18. Does hit.
Barracuda, what have you done?
Made another.
Ignore it.
Is this
12?
related to something
12.
Huda said about a hammer with teeth?
He keeps making things bite me. What did I
Okay.
do?
I was experimenting. That was 12
Oh,
damage.
Barracuda!
Yes.
That was an accident.
It's floating in the water, and the ship's making waves enough that it's like floating towards the
Very
ship.
not good.
I'm shooting it again.
So it's
I
now
think
15 feet away.
I think I have my toe back, but like.
Nope.
8.
Okay.
Cool. It does not hit.
I'm
going
shooting
back to
again.
bed.
It is not getting closer. It is now
13.
15
Not
feet
20.
away.
Not 13. 23.
23. What? 23
Yeah, it's a hit.
hits.
Ow.
That is 7 plus 4 is
11.
11 damage.
Cool.
What is he
It
doing?
is now
I'm
20
just
feet away as
hot-shotting
it
this.
floats
I'm
away.
trying to kill this mimic.
Yeah.
Before it escapes into the sea.
No, before it gets back to the ship. That's 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
That's 9 damage.
Cool.
Anyone got some range damage? This thing's hearty.
It is now 25 feet away from the ship.
Shoot it.
Go for it.
18.
Does hit.
5.
Cool.
Too bad Pyro wasn't here for this shit show. I want to point out how good this thing would be at assassinating people.
If you didn't care about anyone else being assassinated. in the
Considering it
process.
did like
16 damage in one
16
bite.
damage in one bite, yeah.
Just like make one, throw it in a room, and say bye.
Ah, it is still 25 feet away.
13 to hit.
Does hit.
That's another 11 damage.
You strike directly into the clasp, and the clasp just, and the jaw just rips apart, and it just sinks.
Well, that's that.
A couple pieces of scrap.
Never
pop
using
to
that
explode.
feature ever again. And then he just walks back down.
A couple
That
of
feature of what? I follow him.
A new magic item.
So if he
That lets
calls,
you make fucking horrors?
if he calls you and asks for help, don't respond.
I promise I will never make one of those again if it's not being thrown into someone's room that's supposed to die.
So,
How about
so
you not
you see,
have the
you
ring?
see
Because
Pinky
I
on the top.
think
You don't know it's the ring. I never said it was the ring.
You
I
see
should make
Pinky on the
that.
top of the deck. Just be like, "What just happened? I just saw a box get yeeted into the ocean. You throwing out our supplies?"
No! No. That was actually a monster that tried to kill your captain.
What?
A very angry box.
It was an angry box.
Why was it on
Angry box.
board?
Fuck if I know.
I don't know. Diseases in this town, man.
Make a deception check.
This
Could it be
town's
persuasion?
trash.
Nope, deception.
That's hardly deception. That's a nat.
That one.
That's a nat 1.
You're like, oh, it's fine. You just flashed your ring.
No, I was like, it's
Ah! New magic item.
yeah, I didn't know how it worked.
What does it do?
It can either imbue other items with like I can take like a torch and make my sword fire,
Ooh.
or I can make items come to life. And I was experimenting with the latter.
Ooh.
And it bit me twice.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Is Pinky wearing gloves?
Uh,
Just I want to ask this out of.
yes.
Okay, good to know.
Why?
If we ever have to fight Pinky, I'm gonna give him a high five first.
Cool.
Oh, that'd be horrible. It's just like.
Oh.
This ring
This
is
dice
going to
roll is
cause
so
problems.
awful.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And it doesn't
Why
help
is-
that it's going to bad again!
Why are my dice
Like,
rolling bad?
Gale
Why are
would
you
probably
rolling
be
so
the
much?
best choice for
I'm
me
just
because
testing out my
I'm-
dice.
What?
I rolled like
Come
I
on,
rolled
this
an
is like
8,
so
a 2,
bad.
a
Come
5,
on.
a 6. It was just
Yeah,
not
but not
working.
in a good way.
No, but like I meant the first
Why?
feature.
Okay.
The
Okay,
second
yeah.
feature is just like that
This
should
is
be
the
touched.
actual roll now. That is
The
a nat
second
1
feature is
and an
we
18
need an
is
emergency
advantage, so,
distraction.
Yeah, and I'm also actually the best person to like just throw out a mimic because I carry lots of random junk.
Cool. What is your passive perception again?
16.
Did it spawn more mimics?
No, it's probably
Okay.
the captain's on board.
I don't like the eyebrows.
I don't either.
I'm gonna look around to see if the captain's back.
Nope. No.
Pinky, is the captain back?
No, not yet.
Oh
Are
no.
you gonna leave the door open?
I'm going into my room. I'm shutting the door. Just getting back to work.
Cool.
Someone's gonna get bit by a mimic, aren't they?
Maybe.
Did the mimic propagate?
Who knows? Not
Have
you,
we
because you
now-
didn't
do we-
perceive it.
Do we now have a infested ship of mimics? Is this how Henrietta's ship crashed?
I fucking
The ship
hope
is a
not.
mimic.
No, the ship isn't medium or small.
I'm gonna just alpha hunch. I'm gonna go and like look to see if the box is dead.
Yeah, there's some planks floating in the ocean.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Roll the
Just
hit.
check it for a pulse. That's a 21.
Does hit.
That's 12 damage. Does it have a pulse?
You split the piece of wood.
Checking it for a pulse. Yeah, I
At
go
this
back
point,
down.
Kuda's like stood up and he's just kind of like leaning against the railing, like push him over.
Hey Kuda, does a 23 hit? I feel like that question's gonna come. Oh no. Oh no! I was joking.
Cool.
Kuda reaches over.
Cool.
You rolled
Hex
a
you.
12 and said cool.
Yeah.
Kuda
Now
leans
there's
over.
12 of them.
Kuda leans over, pecks him.
Ah! What the fuck?
Yeah, you.
This is gonna turn into like next session's gonna be a horror.
We need to end the session right now before more dumb mimic things happen without
Yeah.
Hawthorn.
No.
Get the session over with. We don't. We can leave roleplay things to the server for the next day. We
Oh,
need to-
No!
I feel like he's just fucking with us.
No.
I'm pretty sure he's just fucking with us.
Yeah, but who
That's
knows?
Was making sure.
Well, he never said anything in the description that the mimics can propagate, and mimics can't normally propagate that fast.
That's true.
Mimics can only propagate when they reach large, and even then they don't have to.
But still, I would rather not have the potential for a random extra mimic to be running around.
Yeah.
By the way, I do deeply enjoy the hit Hawthorn with a fish.
That was great. That's become a trend.
That's become a. That's why I'm saying I think I really enjoy that because it's really funny.
It's twice now.
Like, imagine how many times we can just nail her.
Everyone joins in on the game.
So what? That's one for
Wait.
Hawthorn with the fish.
I have a.
One
I'm gonna
for
hit Hawthorn with a
checking
special fish.
Skeleton penises.
I'm gonna hit Hawthorn with a special fish.
It's more fun if the bird does it, because it's just like bird dropping stuff.
Because neither time was it intentional at all.
The first time
it was.
Oh, the first time it was.
I was fishing
Yeah, he
and
just
I was like, "Hey, what if I hit her?" And you're like, "Sure, roll." And I did.
Okay, actually, it's no. This is. Okay.
So we got 2 magic items out of that.
Bob's like,
Well, 3.
that ring's scary. He says in Aurum, and that goat guy is a dummy.
Oh wait, what? Who said that?
You
No,
wouldn't
he said-
understand.
Bob
Yeah.
says, that ring is scary in common, and then in Aurum says, and that goat guy's a dummy.
Kuda replies in Morin, "Yeah, he really is, isn't he?"
Oh wait, but Gale understands this.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's like
How does Gale under? Oh, because primeval.
because I'm a storm
Primordial.
sorcerer.
He can
That
speak,
subclass gives me
He can
primordial.
speak,
which
Ignan,
technically,
Marin,
like,
Orin,
yeah,
and,
because all
whatever
those are
others.
technically dialects.
Yeah, those are all part of primordial.
Yeah, they're all technically dialects.
If you speak
of
primordial, you speak them all.
Yeah.
Neat.
It's like how Sylvan and Elven interact. Hey, by the way, Jeremiah, check your Discord.
We really did.
What if we made Bob a mimic?
That would be not a good thing to
No. A sentient mimic? I mean, could go wrong.
Technically, mimics are somewhat sentient.
Yeah. I can't believe we figured out how to use that one sword. Like,
do. Yeah.
that is a bunch of legal loopholes. Lawyers would be proud.
Quite.
Yeah, that is because technically, like I'm my own clan leader because I earned my last.
I mean, like,
name.
isn't like technically
Well,
like
just
even
being
like
an elf
a
living in a
lord,
town of
like a
burnt
lord or a
something
lady
that
is like a man or a
prisoners.
woman who like just owns their own
You
land. I'm pretty
bet.
sure,
Yes.
like by definition. It's like there's literally a thing I'm pretty sure where you can like buy like
fuckers.
Yeah. I think there's like actually like a thing like in like Ireland or something where it's like
You can buy
you can buy like a
royalty
square foot of land
for like
and be
$20.
yeah, and be considered a lord because of it, because you technically have like a lord of like that area in
That
Scotland
one
or
square
whatever.
foot.
Because technically you have ownership over that. Alright, if nothing else is happening, I guess we can begin getting our stuff going. I can end the recording here.
Okay. Another session, another no backstory questions answered.
Yeah.
We just got more questions about Hawthorns.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Alright, I'm gonna end the recording. Good session out, everyone.
Good session.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.